All right, guys, back up and live here. Everybody come on back in. We are live. Ryan Bader versus King Mo Lal. I accidentally hit my wire on that camera there. Sorry about that. All right, guys, who's back in here? It's like 0 watching so far. Everybody, we got a great Bellator card tonight. Let's get it on. We are live. How does it feel to be live? Feels great after that internet snafu earlier today. I'll tell you what. Who's that in here? Somebody's in here. Aaron Pico. This guy's a damn beast. National Junior Golden Gloves champion 2009. Great wrestling career. This guy was a prospect for a very long time. And Cap's the first one to get over here. What's up, Cap? All right, everybody. Aaron Pico, Lee Morrison. Who you got? Let's get it on. Round 1, here we go. Nice 1-2 for Morrison off the bat, and Aaron Pico lands a quick 1-2 there. Oh, nice kick to the body from Morrison. Morrison's coming in very aggressive, goes for the takedown there. Pico goes for a head kick, misses. Both these guys aggressive. Oh! Big right hook and left hook for Aaron Pico there. These guys are warring. Morrison knee to the head. Goes for the takedown several times. Aaron Pico able to block. Oh, goes for a big head kick. Morrison blocked that. Oh! Morrison goes for a big head kick, and Pico stops him with a counter right hook. He's got Morrison's back. He's throwing right hands to the side of the head of Morrison. Morrison gets up. I think Morrison's a little stunned there. They're back up a minute into this round. But, oh, Pico goes for a spinning kick to the body. Misses badly. Big left hook from Aaron Pico. That just floored Morrison. Big right hands, and the referee stops it. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Aaron Pico has defeated Adam Morrison for his 3rd victory and 3rd knockout on the Bellator cage. Beautiful thing, guys. That was absolutely beautiful. Big left shot, left hook. Another liver shot. This is the night of the liver shots in boxing and in MMA. I can hardly believe this. Lomachenko lands a liver shot. Linares lands the liver shot. Liver is in the air, apparently. That is one of the strangest things I've ever seen. That you see a liver shot in boxing, turn over to MMA, and you see a liver shot fight ending. Man, what a crazy coincidence there. Belfort and Machida about to start too, says 7. Hopefully Machida kicks Belfort's ass. Not a big Belfort fan anymore these days. Excuse me, guys. There we go. Cap says, I'm watching both. Really hard for me to watch both, and I don't have two monitors. If I had two monitors set up here, I could definitely do it. It's a little hard to switch back and forth. And I'm checking my comments on my phone. I could bring my iPad over here. I've done that before. Belfort definitely has a dad bod now. I can't wait to see Nunes and Jacare. That Jacare versus Gastelum, that's a great fight. Peter Jones, no more juice. Yep, Aaron motherfucking Pico, says RS. Damn, I underestimated this guy after his first loss in the cage. No more. 4 fights into his career, he's just blasting dudes. And that liver shot was next level. So that was definitely exciting. 9 watching now, but we don't have the likes. Everybody hit that like button.
So you took Little Caesar's extra most bestest pizza that has the most cheese and pepperoni at the nation's best price.
Please.
More cheese under the crust?
Thank you. Please and thank you.
Added more cheese to the pizza with the most cheese. Added more cheese to the pizza with the most cheese. Added more cheese to their pizza.
Boss Rutan, if he is watching these fights, must be having a heyday. Yep, he was the king of the liver shot back in the day. I hope they don't let Pico go to the UFC, says RS. You know, it depends on where the money is at. Right now, if Bellator takes care of some of these guys, like honestly, Joe Rogan was kind of in my mind, and I love Joe Rogan. Y'all know that. In my mind, he was a little unprofessional in that interview with Michael Chandler. He was joking, but he wasn't joking, and he kept on pushing, being like, come to the UFC. No, you need to come to the UFC. You need to come to the UFC. I thought it was a bit disrespectful. I wouldn't be surprised to have Bellator telling their guys not to go on JRE anymore. But I would not be surprised if Michael Chandler stays in Bellator, honestly. He could dominate the competition there. They've taken good care of him. He's kind of been their golden boy, even after 2 losses to Will Brooks. 1 minute, 10 seconds to the first round. There's Big John McCarthy.
Aaron, the iron-fisted matador Pico. That's what I'm calling you, brother. I ain't going with cheeks. Okay? That was absolutely the same body shot you have now dropped 2 guys in a row with.
It's just that same body shot. That's the second time he's dropped somebody with a liver shot. I was not aware of that.
I'm enjoying everything about this sport. I've only been a pro 11 months. I have the best team in the world.
That is some absolute craziness right there.
His coach said that you know what, if you get knocked out by a body shot, so I told my dad and my girlfriend in the hotel room, I said I'm gonna knock him out with a body shot. So it came.
Huh. Aaron Pico versus Michael Chandler in the future. Damn, possibly in the future for sure. We can't forget Yair might Cove to UFC too. Yeah, Yair's gone. Rodriguez is done in the UFC. They cut him for refusing that fight with Zabit. So somebody told me, it might have been you, Cap. Somebody was saying that he did not turn down another fight right before that. Bellator 135 champ Darian Caldwell is top 5 bantamweight in the world. The guy is NCAA Division I champion. Dominic Cruz's main training partner. Yeah, he's a beast. I want to see some of these good guys stay over in Bellator, though. Aaron, I'm honestly not sure yet. We'll see how long this Bellator lasts. Bellator honestly has a better card tonight, though. I don't know about Caldwell. When is he fighting? I think, Cap, didn't he just fight a couple cards back? I think Dana was on his rag when he booting Yair. Yeah, so Dana White announces on Twitter, if you guys hadn't heard me say it yet, he announces online, Yair Rodriguez versus Zabit is on. Yair Rodriguez tweets fake news. Dana White tweets not fake news. Next thing you know, like an hour later, Rodriguez is released from the UFC. I don't like he said you are you know what if you go down to a body shot. There's just nothing you can do if hit correctly. Yeah, if you get hit with that liver shot, I mean, there's literally guys, and I mean, it's a little graphic, but it's happened. There's been guys in boxing that have literally shit their pants after getting hit with a liver shot. Tons of guys that have thrown up after getting hit by a liver shot, and your whole body just shuts down. Yeah, you're right. There's pretty much nothing you can do. I've seen maybe one or two guys get up towards the end of a round and continue to go on, but it's pretty much game over. Bernard Hopkins, I want to say Bernard Hopkins stopped Oscar De La Hoya with a liver shot. But damn, I'm just amazed. Lomachenko ends a fight with a liver shot, and now you have Aaron Pico 15 minutes later in a fight with a liver shot. Second time he's done it. When I hit to the liver, I went down in agony against my will. Oh yeah, you will. It's a painful thing. Yeah, I got hit with one once, and it was not sparring. It was, honestly, it wasn't fucking around with a college guy. You know, we were talking some shit back and forth, and it was over a woman, like it generally is. And I'm kind of pitter-patting this guy, just kind of messing with him, kind of throwing shots to his arm, slapping him around a little bit, talking shit. And this guy turns around, and I was a lot less mature than I am now. He turns around and hits me with a liver shot, and literally, I mean, I go to the ground and I cannot get up. Tears to my eyes. I thought I was dying. I mean, I felt like I was going into convulsions. Everybody's laughing at me. That was, you know, embarrassment on top of it. But needless to say, that girl never talked to me again. RS, he just finished Leandro Higo in first round like 6 weeks ago. He fighting one of the Pitbull brothers next, or maybe Joe Tomangelo. Yeah, Aaron Pico was the real fucking deal. Vitor got knocked out by Machida. Yes! There is an MMA God. God, ever since what Belfort said about Michael Bisping. I don't know why I drew a blank there. Ever since what he said about Michael Bisping being a bitch for not wanting to fight him, after he literally took Michael Bisping's sight, permanently damaged his eye, I can't stand Vitor Belfort. Flatline Belfort, says Cap. He just effed Belfort up. Front kick to the face. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see the replay on that. Machida front kick Belfort to the face the same way Anderson knocked him out. That is freaking awesome. What about Mackenzie Dern missing weight by 7+ pounds? Are you even trying to make weight when you miss by 7 freaking pounds? And I put a few jokes on there online. Of course, Cap didn't like my sense of humor. I didn't offend anybody. I just apparently have a shitty sense of humor. But I was kind of hoping to trigger somebody a little bit. But I'm just waiting for some of these people to call fat shaming or something like that, and it's going to be like, and you know, maybe I shouldn't even be saying this yet because they haven't done it, and let's let them be equal, but I already started it, so that's the way it is. Hopefully they're not calling fat shaming on this, because you don't do it when guys miss weight. So Machida is so restful. I wonder if Machida retires now, or respectful. Okay. Yeah, I think Belfort's restful right now. Machida's respectful. Yeah, I love Lionel Machida. I don't remember him ever saying a nasty thing about anyone, or ever being really disrespectful to anyone. So, I mean, I love that guy. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan of Machida. You know, unfortunately, he's towards the end of his career, but he had more left than Belfort, and I'm pretty happy about that. Stone Wolf. What's up, Stone Wolf? Says he just front kicked him in the face. Machida bowed after he knocked out Belfort. I respect that. You know what? I think that's the best thing to do, too. Instead of, you know, and you can call somebody out on the mic afterwards or whatever, but instead of doing the, you know, get up in their face, scream, all this stuff, just bow and walk off. Or like Mark Hunt, you know, just walks off. Another day, act like you've been there before. Machida is a drug cheat too, says RS. Here's the thing. I have some mixed feelings on a lot of that. Jason says nobody is perfect. You go through just about every sport, and all these guys were on drugs, except for the Diaz brothers. Like when the Diaz brothers said, he came out and said, all you motherfuckers are on drugs. He was right. All you motherfuckers are on drugs. And I was talking to a good friend of mine who's a fighter. He fought in the UFC. He no longer fights in the UFC. I'm not going to call out his name, but that's what he said. This was less than 6 months ago. And I was talking to him over dinner, and he said, you know, I told him, I said, you do TRT. You know, I was talking to him, I said, I'd like to try TRT, you know. Seems to work out really good for Joe Rogan as you're getting older for your workouts. There doesn't, you know, I haven't seen a whole lot of, you know, side effects from it. And he says, oh, yeah, I do TRT. He says, everybody does. He said, there's nobody clean except for the Diaz brothers. And then Kyle Nelson, I'll throw that name out there because he said it on this stream. I asked him over in Canada, I said, what's the, you know, drug testing policy in places that you've been, other places that you've fought? And he said, I've never been drug tested. He literally said, I've never been drugged. I don't know because I've never been drug tested. I got drug tested in for the judo, for the junior nationals. I got drug tested 6 times in 2 years. And they would do randoms. Supposedly they would do randoms throughout the season. I never knew anybody who got it, so I think it might have been kind of a scare tactic. But at national and international competitions, they definitely did. Yeah, like Jason says, all the greats have taken drugs at one time. Except for the Diaz brothers, man. Diaz brothers are clean. Clean machines. Mighty Mouse, Cain Velasquez, Daniel Cormier, Stipe Miocic never did that shit. Says RS. Of course they did, RS, says Jason. They did it out of competition. GSP never did too, RS. I don't want to throw the accusation out there, but I had my doubts, let's say, about GSP for a long time. But he's never tested positive, so there's nothing you can say about him. T Wood been tested 26 times. He's clean as a whistle. Yep. Absolutely. Human beings don't look like that no matter how much they train. Some of them definitely do, especially when they're younger. Machida called out Bisping. Oh, sweet. You know what? For Bisping, why not come back for the money? I think that's a decent money fight. Both those guys are making big money, and he's going to be fighting somebody older. So, you know, why the hell not? I'm rewatching the top 200 fighters in UFC history. What's up, GT360 Gamer? JT. Fedor fought all the juice monkeys and never used either. That's the one thing I can say. Fedor, they encouraged people to juice in Pride. They showed them in their contract. They said, we absolutely will not drug test you 100%. And they put it in the contract. They said, we cannot drug test you. And Fedor, he always had the dad bod. So I would not doubt if he was clean for his whole life. So let's say Fedor and the Diaz brothers. Definitely the Diaz brothers, possibly Fedor. Breaking news, Vitor Belfort just signed with Bellator. No, I don't think so. No, Jason, Bellator RS, I think they're trolling you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Post Reloaded is trolling us from over there at the MMA holes. 360 Gamer says, I have a kickboxing match on Saturday. Where's it at, man? Where's the match? Can we watch it? Send me a link, dude. Send me a link. Arlington where? There's a lot of Arlingtons, dude. Tell me Arlington, Washington. Because if you're in Arlington, Washington, you're very close to me. Aren't you in the Seattle area, 360 Gamer?
Ask your doctor about Botox Cosmetic by name.
Yes. I didn't even know. Dude, I did not even know that there was kickboxing matches this Saturday. Where's it at? Give me your information, GT360 Gamer. I'm about 30 minutes from Arlington. I'm in Lake Stevens.
Skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyelid and eyebrow drooping, and
We might have to have lunch after your weigh-in and your match, of course. Some people actually follow their agreements, and when they agree not to use, they keep that promise, even if they don't test them. It's something called integrity. Fezzle DeFoss, no match or what? Oh, where's the match? Is coming up next, dude. Next match coming up is Paul Daley and John Fitch. So just a break in between fights, dude. Nothing to worry about. I said thanks again for the patience earlier with the stream. I literally, if I had a safe way to stream it, I need to get something in my car, I would have live streamed myself driving down to the Comcast workers to yell at them about getting my damn internet service back up. RS, do you know for 100% fact that they never used? Well, but Jason, do you know for 100% fact that they ever used? I mean, what do we really know for 100%? I'm with you on most of this, Jason. That's kind of a bullshit question, dude. And what's he supposed to follow him around and see if he's got a needle in his backpack? And we don't know for 100% fact that, you don't know for 100% fact that I've never used steroids. I can tell you I didn't. I can guarantee you I didn't. But you don't know 100%.
It might not be the prettiest, but I get the job done.
That's the point I'm trying to make. You don't know for sure. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. On the same line, though, you don't know that these guys did use for sure. A lot of them. We all know Jason is a roided monkey. I love it. Jason, do you do roids, Jason? Hook me up with some roids, Jason. Nah, just kidding. I'll tell you what, though, guys, what I am on right now, I finally got back. I haven't had the money for it. And on it hooked me the fuck up with some Alpha Brain memory and focus. We're going to have to do some streams for Alpha Brain on it. Get on it. If you're not on Alpha Brain, get on it now. Alpha Brain memory and focus. I'll tell you what, guys, you're going to see an improvement in my streams here very quickly. I just took it again for the first time today, a couple hours ago. And the more you take it, the more your recall memory starts to improve again. I felt the difference not being on it. When I'm not on it, I'm not as sharp. You have a lot of those things where you just can't think of a word or you can't think of a name. this cures a ton of that. Plus, it cures a lot of that fogginess. So future streams, they're getting me a link. So wait, you can buy Alpha Brain, and you can also support Fights with Friends, because I will get a kickback. But I do take the Alpha Brain. Absolutely. Do you take it, Cap? Absolutely, man. You can definitely tell the difference. When I was not taking them, I should never be without my Alpha Brain. All right, so say, Mike, have you seen that girl on Belfort that lost on the prelims? That girl was on. No, I did not. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Zoltan is in the house. Have not seen Zoltan in a while. What's up, man? We got Paul Daley and John Fitch getting into the cage right now. John Fitch with his Bellator debut. Paul Syntex Daley coming to the cage right now. 40 wins and 15 losses. This guy has been in some wars. This guy has been around the block. Sylvester Robson's big thing for memory is cocaine. Yeah, no, probably not in the long run. 7, you don't have a... I am getting a promo code. I have a promo code. They're getting me something to where it'll be like on Joe Rogan, though, where you go Joe Rogan, it'll say, you know, Joe Rogan 20 instead of just the generic promo code, and it'll say like Fights with Friends 20. UFC should take Paul Daley back, absolutely. And what a classy move, I believe, by Paul Daley, saying that he believed that the UFC should not cut Conor McGregor, that they need Conor McGregor. So, and I think that was legitimately his opinion. He gave it, and I mean, if Conor McGregor's still in the UFC, Paul Daley should not be facing a lifetime ban. When I have trouble sleeping, I watch a John Fitch fight, says Jason. And that's kind of why the UFC cut him. I believe they cut him after a win. Back in the day, man. If you choose anyone to unretire or return other than Nick Diaz. Choose anyone to unretire or return. Does John Jones count? Great. What's up, Jose Carlos Real? What's going on over there in California, man? Paul Daley is average at best, says Sylvester. Holy shit, UFC 225 so stacked that they have Rashad Evans and Joseph Benavidez versus Sergio Pettis on the prelims. That's crazy. I seen that. I seen that on the prelims. UFC 225 is super stacked. UFC 227 also, if anything's true, is what they're saying. That's going to be another massive card. But yeah, UFC 225 is what's coming next. I will definitely be getting that one. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to bring up that card right now, actually.
Take a look at those records. 70 wins, 95 fights between them.
70 wins, 95 fights between these two guys. That is absolutely insane. John Fitch is going to Fitch Paul Semtex up. Just enjoying my double bird from it. God damn it, Jose! You're really making me want a In-N-Out burger now, dude. God, I love In-N-Out. They don't have them here in Washington. Paul Daley is just past his prime. I agree. Not a Paul Daley fan, but he's one of the best strikers in the world. Absolutely. King Mo versus Ryan Bader. Who won? That's next, dude. You haven't missed it yet. Too bad Paul was cut from the UFC. Where would he have gone? Haha, it's all love. Ryan Bader already won, says RS. That's because RS is Ryan Bader's lover, dude. Let's wait for the fight. RS might orgasm and pass out before the fight even starts. For those of you that don't know, RS has a wraparound in his bedroom, just a huge Ryan Bader poster all around the wall and the ceiling. How would King Mo do in the UFC? Now I think poor. He's 40 years old. I think he loses tonight, honestly. 5 years ago, I think King Mo could have competed. I just don't happen to think he's on that level anymore. All right, we'll have to go into UFC 225 here in a minute because we got Paul Daley and John Fitch. Now, if Paul Daley gets him, it's most likely going to be quick. And John Fitch even admitted that. John Fitch said, if I can avoid him for the first round, Daley will blow his load and it's mine. Be hilarious if Paul Daley went for a takedown right out of the gate. Honestly, that's what I want to see. There we go. Instead, Fitch going for the takedown there, though. Fitch pushing Daley up against the fence. Daley, good takedown defense so far. Pushes back. Fitch, oh, and he's got him down. Daley going for a guillotine possibly here. I can't tell quite where that right arm is. No, he doesn't have anything there. He's just got John Fitch's face in his nuts. Fitch he's not got let go of that leg though. He's got that leg with both hands, both arms. Oh, Daley almost went for a Kimura there. Fitch is one of those guys, you think he's not going to get the takedown, and then he just continues to grind and grind.
Switch to a single, try to work towards a different type of takedown. Daley saying he really has a point that he wants to prove in this fight.
It's a strange thing.
But he wants to make a point to the promotion. And he wants to.
But you know he gets it. He didn't get it there though. He's landing some knees there. Nice knees up against the fence there for John Fitch. Paul Daley is not going down. John Fitch has still got a hold of that arm there. Paul Daley down on one knee. 2.5 minutes, John Fitch has just been hanging on that leg. This referee should call him up. That's the one thing I liked about watching Ryzen this last Saturday is they don't put up with that. If there's no activity going on for literally like 20 seconds, they call him back up. And see, that's not, I mean, maybe it works in a fight, I guess. I don't know. I have a hard time with that. I don't like to see that kind of takedown in that. It's effective. John Fitch drug him down. He kind of wore Daley down. He's landing some shots there now. He basically just got in a position where he can sit on his legs. And now he's got him. Fitch is landing some shots. And he's got one of Daley's feet completely off the ground, locked in between his legs, so Daley can't stand up. There, Daley starts to try to get up. Fitch has just got so many little micro moves. I'd almost call them microaggressions. But seriously, he has all these little kind of moves where you think you're getting up, and then all these little tiny things together, and before you know it, you're back down on the ground, and you have no idea why, because you never got taken down. It was a systematic combination of, 15, 20 different body maneuvers. And the referee finally breaks him up there. About damn time. He let John Fitch hold on to that leg, I swear, for almost the entire round. 45 seconds left in the first round. And, of course, Paul Daley's going to go for that big right hand. Paul Daley lands a big left hook there. Oh, big right uppercut for Paul Daley and a knee to the body. Right hook, left hook. He's got John Fitch hurt. Fitch goes for the takedown. Daley throws 2 big left hooks to the body. Big knee to the body. Right hook, left hook to the face. Paul Daley might take him out here. Hooks to the body. 20 seconds left. Oh, nice knee to the head for Fitch. Fitch is a durable SOB, I will tell you that much. 10 seconds left in the round because Daley just punished him. Big elbows and knees to the face. Daley missed an uppercut there. Another knee to the body. Now, see, in my mind, I don't care about time control as far as you go on with that. In my mind, I give that round to Paul Daley based on damage. Now, I know a lot of people will give it to John Fitch because, you know, they think he was controlling, trying for that takedown the whole time. He landed a couple shots on the ground. Nothing big, though. Nothing big. Missed a lot of comments here. Cost check fake being illegally hit, says Jason. Damn. I got to get that money back anyway on King Mo. Paul Daley was so pissed he punched cost check after the bell. Yep. 37 years, says face. Who you got, Bader or King Mo? I got Bader. I'm going to tell you guys what's going to happen. Bader is going to take him down, hump him a little bit just for fun, and then break his jaw and nose and choke him out. Mo will tap, but Bader doesn't give a shit and still choke him cold. I hope Rampage KOs 50 Cent. Are you sure? All right, here we go, second round. Daley's going to look to capitalize on that striking at the end, and of course Fitch is going to go straight for that takedown. I'm not sure why Daley maneuvered his back up against the fence to start this round. And there's John Fitch right up on top again. John Fitch, the king of the ground and hump. But as you look on the shorts, you could be the first person in internet history to go to johnfitch.net. 3 right hands land there for John Fitch and a couple elbows. And what loser, honestly, I'm sorry, but what loser is wasting their time going to johnfitch.net? He's never coming on the show to interview now. Is he grinding his teeth? What's up, Dylan? Pride has a rule that a yellow card was issued for delaying action. Diaz brothers praise it. I love it. And Ryzen's doing the same thing. I did the last Ryzen card. It was amazing. I'm going to be singly posting the fights from that in the next days. Nice shots there from John Fitch, though. He's landing some big ground and pound. Paul Daley is bleeding out of his chin quite a bit. And he's holding Paul Daley down with his knees and just landing ground and pound. I would have never thought I'd say John Fitch with the brutal ground and pound, but he's punishing Paul Daley pretty well here. He's isolating his legs and arms and getting a free arm to hit Paul Daley. And John Fitch may finish Paul Daley. Before this, I thought the only person John Fitch had ever finished was that guy that fell asleep in the middle of the cage. Nice shots there from John Fitch. Nice left hook. He's never coming on the show. I had a shot, too. Nice left hooks, and John Fitch, he's stretching him out. You know, he's stretching him out. He's trying to get those scissors, and he's got Paul Daley in a very uncomfortable position, landing those left hooks. Paul Daley is kind of helpless right here, but John Fitch can hit him. Oh, nice hammer fists on the head there from John Fitch. Are you allowed to say Fitch is on Queer Street? Oh, nice left hooks. I've said people are on Queer Street before for sure. MVP might be hurting his career, says 360 Gamer. You know when Bader is going to fight next when Fitch is looking for the finish. Oh my God. Beautiful ground and pound. I can't believe I'm saying it there from Fitch, but left hooks and elbows. Nice shots to the body and elbows to the head from inside the guard. John Fitch landing effective strikes from inside Paul Daley's guard. 1 minute left in the round. I can't believe how trash Paul Daley's ground game is. It's pitiful. It's absolutely pitiful. And that's why I thought John Fitch would probably win this fight. But I didn't expect it to be exciting. Nice shots to the body, and it's really not, except for those few minutes where Paul Daley almost finished him. Unfortunately, it's really not. Daley's trying to get his hips up there, but I don't think Daley's got the submission game to submit Fitch. I kind of doubt that Paul Daley has a submission on his record, to be honest. And John Fitch is going to pound out another round here. 3, 4 left hooks to the head at the end of the round. Wow. They once thought about making a movie about Darth Vader's father, but Vader wasn't born yet. Oh my God. Kill me, RS. One of the best strikers, but can't wrestle to save his life. Dude, you are telling me, man. Sorry, this is getting kind of dark here, isn't it? Actually, don't have that sun to the back of the house right now. So we'll put on a little more lighting here.
The next big thing in ribs is bigger ribs. Friday's full rack of meat or bigger ribs and 2 sides.
Oh, that's better. Now that it's getting more in the evening and the sun's gone down and the fights are almost over, I got good lighting. Mauro Ranallo, commentator. All right, third round. Mauro Ranallo is one of the best commentators out there. Oh, Fitch hits Daley coming in, but he cannot stop Daley's takedown. Big John has it the same way I have it, 1 round apiece. He also gave Paul Daley that first round. What happened to that Liam McCurry guy? I thought he was supposed to be good. I don't know. I thought he fought not that long ago. 50 Cent is looking to fight Bader. The guy is suicidal. Weird. It's a weird position here that Fitch has got Daley in, but he's landing that ground and pound. He's got him scissored. He's almost got the hooks in, but he's kind of on the side. This is classic porn position where the guy pushes the woman to the side and saves some energy there. There's people out there that are not in MMA that are making fun of us so bad right now. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done this stream with my friend Ryan the Savage. He's a comedian. Oh, big left hooks and uppercut from John Fitch. He would have had a heyday with this fight. Big left hooks. Just continues to pound. Huge left. Man, John Fitch just continues to punish Daley, and Daley has no freaking answer. I mean, I don't really know what to say. So I got an important update. Don't go anywhere after this round. I got an important update on somebody close to all of us. Big left hooks are close to a lot of us here on this stream, close to this channel. Big left hooks, Fitch trying to go for that choke, but I think he's like, my God, do I have myself in position for a finish? I don't remember how to do this. Damn. Big left hooks. And, you know, he's not really hurting Paul Daley here, but he's landing so many shots. It kind of reminds me of Roy Nelson. See, the referee's starting to look in here because Paul Daley's just not defending himself. Kind of reminds me of Roy Nelson when he was going against Kimbo in the Ultimate Fighter. And Roy Nelson's corner started counting. Roy Nelson had Kimbo in a crucifix. Kimbo had no idea what to do. And Roy Nelson was just landing shots, and the corner started counting really loud. And when they got to 20, the referee stopped the fight. 20 unanswered shots. And it looks like Fitch has landed probably more than that right now. There was 4 right there. Big left. Paul Daley's, I'm not sure what Paul Daley's saying. He's looking to his corner for something. I'm curious what Paul Daley's saying here. Is he wanting out of this fight? And there, Fitch started going for the choke. Paul Daley's he's almost crying. He looks helpless. Paul Daley's very close to tapping from strikes. He's looking to his corner. I think he might be asking his corner to stop it, honestly. This has got to be like at least 50 unanswered strikes. Paul Daley his ground game is absolute shit. Damn, and a left hook lands for John. And John Fitch does what John Fitch does best. Lay and pray and not finish. But it was more entertaining than a John Fitch fight usually is. I seen an interview with John Fitch's wife. And they were talking to her about John Fitch's inability to finish, and she actually said, "There's a reason we don't have kids." I'm sorry, that was bad. Mike Tyson was born prematurely, but he didn't want to be fighting at the same time that. Oh my God, RS! Is there a live stream of the fight? Probably somewhere, Jill. I don't know. No, only when Bader allows it. I'm watching it on DirecTV now. Jill, if you go to DirecTV now, YouTube TV, there's another one I can't think of right now, but just type in streaming, and there's a ton of companies that'll give you a 7 or 30-day free trial to watch the fights. I mean, you could literally not pay for TV for probably a year right now. There's so many companies giving out free 30-day trials. Cap says, "No, he was asking what to do. He wasn't talking about quitting." Okay. That makes sense. I was just curious because he looked so helpless. John Fitch wouldn't make it in the porn business. No, he would not. RS, did the fight end? It ended. It's over. It's going to go to a decision here, probably for John Fitch. What's up, comedic genius? What offensive things do you have to say to us today? What do you think about that Mackenzie Dern weigh-in? Comedic genius. Mackenzie Dern coming in 7 pounds overweight. Oh, by the way, Cap, or anybody else, anybody know who won that fight between Anderson or ABC and Mackenzie Dern? I have not seen. RS Ryan Bader deserves a religion. Oh my God. Jason says, Dim is a thick girl. I never see a person so good at one thing, but so bad at another thing. Paul Daley is the right up there with Ronda Rousey for the biggest one-trick pony ever. They ain't fight. You might. Oh, awesome.
Do not play Fitch. Thanks.
I do. You know, I'm a Mackenzie Dern fan too. I was before this. I'm pretty upset. I think it was pretty disrespectful, honestly, obviously, to miss weight by so much. Lineker with the KO. That was one of the fights, only fights that I was really interested on that card was seeing John Lineker. So I'm not surprised he got the finish. Some may say overweight. I say delicious, says Comedic Genius. Well, Mackenzie Dern has 7 pounds for you to clean up, Comedic Genius. Apparently, 7 extra pounds. She's at, what, 120? Is it 115 or 120 for the girls? I can't quite remember, but here in a minute they'll come back for the decision, and then we're going to have the main event. Ryan Bader, King Mo Lawal. Should be a close, exciting fight. Dern got the best body in MMA. I agree, Cap. Mackenzie Dern with their fake accent and disrespect on the weight issue. I mean, the Dern weighed an hour before instead of trying to cut a couple more pounds, to be fair. Ooh, really? Ouch. Tw 29 to 26. One round 29 to 27. Two judges had a 29 to 26, which means they all gave Daley the first round, but 2 of them gave John Fitch 2 10-8 rounds. You know, John McCarthy's right. He did what he has to do. He grinded him down, and but I guarantee you tonight, that new win money, his wife's saying, "Get me a new vibrator." And that's going to be my last horrible John Fitch joke of the night, unless anyone requests more.
Did he hurt you in that round? No, he didn't catch me anything clean. I was moving with everything, so I didn't catch anything hard. He came pretty close, though. I'll tell you what, welcome to Bellator. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, John Fitch.
But in all honesty, welcome to Bellator, John Fitch. Congratulations on a victory over a top guy, a tough guy, getting through that entourage in the first round. He got hit with some very solid shots. You know, Paul Daley had some time to work on him, and he did. He landed. He teed off on John Fitch for a full minute with shots that could have stopped a lot of fighters. And John Fitch stood in there for the whole thing. Oh my God, Jason. RS says, I swear I don't know what guys see in Mackenzie Dern. There are girls way hotter in MMA. That girl from tonight's prelims was a masterpiece. I didn't see her. Genius says, honestly, Bellator has to sit down with her and say, hey, we are pumping all in promotion on you. You better make weight or we will cut. Well, it's not Bellator. She's in the UFC, Genius. But Ryan Bader versus King Mo, heavyweight world Grand Prix, 265-pound limit. If you can't make 265 pounds, you got to go to Ryzen.
He says it's all about money weight.
She is called Janya Harding. She is God's angel. I mean Bader's angel. That's great. What's up, Mario? Who will be the first Brazilian to drop the ball? Vitor doesn't count because Leota is also Brazilian.
I am totally blind.
I gotta say, I said it earlier, but I am very excited to see that Vitor Belfort got his coming ups. She should say things he said about Michael Bisping after taking his sight were just unacceptable. Young Soggy says, I don't want to spoil it for you. All right, man.
Design cradles your pressure points and redistributes support to the rest of your body. For a limited time, buy any purple mattress, get the purple sheets free. Want to sleep better? Sleep on purple.
Jason says, I don't think I want to, I think I need to proofread some of Jason's comments tonight.
Especially when it comes to important stuff. Like
That's pretty good, Jason. I dated a girl. She called me on the phone and said, come on over. There's no one home. I went over. There was no one home. That's good, man. That sounds like something that would have happened to me back in my dating days. Which has been a long time, by the way. But why is 50 Cent around Bellator instead of UFC? That's interesting. Because he's going to fight with Bellator, dude. The UFC signed CM Punk, though, so shit. I don't know. Damn it, that's what I meant. Plus, I had a few beers. 5 if I was counting. Gene says, I was at the bar with a fine lady watching the llama fight. Nice. Has Cass Bell fought yet? I'm honestly not sure who that is, Michael Ritter.
Bestest pizza that has the most cheese and pepperoni at the nation's best price, and then stuffed more cheese into the
Might have been on the prelims. Last fight of the night, or at least a Bellator here, is going to be Ryan Bader versus King Mo Lawal, and that's next. Should be a great fight. I was a little disappointed with how many people are watching. I just happened to see out of the corner, though, when I closed my browser here, that other MMA channel that does some things that's doing the UFC, and they don't have a whole lot of viewers tonight either. Michael Ritter, yeah, it was the prelims. I'm sure it's available online then. I didn't watch it. I think 50 is helping out the MMA world by making Bellator more famous. We all know that if Bellator grows, MMA fighters have more negotiation power. Oh, absolutely. Here's the thing, though. I mean, you really think 50 Cent at 42 years old is going to go in there and beat professional fighters? I just don't see it. Honestly, that's going to be a huge, huge fight card coming up. Bellator 200, Mirko Cro Cop versus Roy Nelson. Michael Venom Page. Gegard Mousasi versus Carvalho. Huge card, guys. That's going to be freaking awesome. Bellator's finally coming out with some incredible cards. CM Punk did? Yes, CM Punk did. You're right. Jason, my wife and I only smoke after sex. I've had the same pack since 2003. Oh my God. Jason's got the jokes tonight. According to Cap, I definitely don't have them, so. Chael Sonnen versus Fedor Emelianenko in the next round. That's a very interesting fight. I think. There are a lot of 40-year-olds starting to fight. Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker didn't fight anybody of significance, though, and Herschel Walker was also a beast of an athlete. If you're going to take anybody and turn them into MMA fighters quickly, it's going to be football players. Those guys are so athletic. Look at John Jones. Look at his family. His brothers are all football players. Matt Mitrione, you know, he got in there very quickly. Football player. Ryan Bader 24-5 with 10 knockouts and 3 subs. King Mo 21-6 with 13 knockouts. I gotta say Ryan Bader today wins this fight. I'm not sure if he finishes Mo. Actually, you know what? Let's get it. I'm gonna be more exciting and let's say Ryan Bader finishes King Mo by ground and pound. 3rd round. Bellator MMA Twitter poll, 68% of people say Ryan Bader, only 32% with King Mo. I wonder what the odds were on that fight. Yeah, Mitrione didn't even have a wrestling background. You're right. And he just defeated Roy Nelson. And there's Matt Mitrione on the beach. He's a live stream from Mexico. And Matt Mitrione just picked Ryan Bader to win the fight. He says he's eating tacos and drinking pina coladas, but I swear I've seen a couple abs popping out of Matt Mitrione there. So he's down in Mexico. He might have found some of that same meat that Canelo Alvarez found. Dern versus ABC coming up now. Oh, damn. Yeah, Mitrione didn't even have a... Oh, sorry. I just saw that Chuck and Tito are set to fight for a 3rd fight in Bellator. Yep, I seen that. What's up, Yvette? Thanks for coming in. I seen that. Tito's been trying to supposedly bait Liddell into a fight, though, for years. He says he wants to fight him. He gets Liddell all excited, and then he finds a reason to back out. He did it in The Ultimate Fighter. He's already been knocked out by him twice. He's just been waiting for Chuck to get old enough, and Chuck's almost 50 now, so maybe he is. I think it'd be hilarious if Chuck knocked him out again, though, at 48 years old. Well, hello, Black-Eyed Shorty. How you doing? King Mo says Bader, as known as No Rhythm Mo, is the one that gonna be doing the chicken dance. I'll be good tonight, says Genius. Thanks. Very true. Hype fight, says Yvette. Oh yeah, absolutely a hype fight. But you know, Bellator's done some of their biggest work in hype fights. I don't think it's where they belong. That last card was beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful card. The only real hype fight was Frank Mir and Fedor Emelianenko, and that fight was part of their Grand Prix. What am I drinking tonight? I am drinking the old Henry Weinhardt's out of a can, because I am poor. But honestly, it's not too bad. I like the Henry Weinhardt in the bottle. I do prefer it in the bottle better, but you know, there was a good deal at work on the 18-pack, so what do you know? Scott Coker better than Dana White, says RS. I agree. What happened with Gastelum Bolanos? I'm not sure. What's up, Senor Ceviche? Cap agrees. Hell yeah. I think we all agree. Scott Coker better than Dana White. Everyone Google Mr. Hand's deaths. You'll enjoy it. Maybe I'll write that down in my notes, Community Genius. 2 Bud Light Tall Boys. Nice. Not embarrassed to drink a Bud Light now and then. Some people diss on the Bud Light, but yeah, I actually enjoy a Bud Light. You know what I enjoy the most is out of those aluminum bottles, and I don't know why they taste different, but they get so fucking cold. that it's just delicious. And I know Europeans, I know there's some Europeans in here that can help me out. Why do you guys like warm beer and warm wine? Is it just a tradition because it took you guys so long to figure out how to freeze water? Oh, I'm just fucking with you. But no, I have friends from Europe and Africa and other places, and they don't order ice in their drinks. I don't care what I'm drinking. It has to be almost frozen, unless it's coffee. And then I like my iced coffee, but usually there's so many sweeteners in there. I do drink that warm. Darn so thick, she looks delicious, says Cap. Oh, absolutely. Jason says, I drink too much. Last time I gave a urine sample, there was an olive in it. Jason's on fire tonight. Hey, Jason. You want to write my jokes for me in my videos? Because Cap says I'm an epic fail. I made an attempt at making a funny video earlier on the Mackenzie Dern thing and stuff, and I think it was a pretty big flop. He's right. When it goes through their messed up, it's a messed up teeth. It cools down. Oh, goes through their messed up teeth. Oh my God, genius. Why have I not learned to proofread your comments before I read them out loud? I do not know. Those are Rodney Dangerfield's jokes, Mike. He was a genius. Well, credit to you, sir, for crediting Rodney Dangerfield, not stealing them from yourself, like Carlos Mencia, the joke stealer. I used to love that guy, too. I know it's not MMA talk, but there's a lot of time between rounds. You guys, I used to watch the Carlos Mencia show. I loved that thing. I had all the DVDs because this was like back in the day of the first and second season. And I was one of the few things that I would watch several times. And yeah, then I found out he was a joke stealer. As a Latino, I hated him, says Comedic Genius. Because everybody's like, all right. Why, Comedic Genius? Well, you know, I was a little critical of the guy that helped him come up. George Lopez. George Lopez was critical to Carlos Mencia because he says, you don't make fun of other Latinos. And I was like, I like this guy because he makes fun of everybody. And then I found out he was always claiming Mexico. He was claiming Mexican, and he was from Honduras the entire time. Which isn't an issue, but why fake and say you're from Honduras? I mean, yeah, big disappointment to me. He was actually one of my favorite comics for a while, I will admit. And then, yeah, I found out he was just repackaging everybody else's old shit. Comedic, no, he didn't help out. It was a dude that died from an overdose. King Mo is in the cage. And does somebody get a knockout on the feet tonight? Everybody get your predictions in here. But who thinks this ends by a knockout on the feet? Both these guys for wrestlers have shown some pretty good striking at times in the past. All right, I'll be waiting for it, Genius. He didn't help out. It was a dude that died from an overdose. I think I know who you're talking about, dude. Are you talking about the fat white dude? I know that's... Oh my God, they're playing the Darth Vader music. Dern wins by rear naked choke, then choked her out. Nice. Well, damn, Cooper got rocked, says Mario. Well, that's kind of what we expected. And Cooper said that. She knew. She knew better than anybody that they were putting her in there against Mackenzie to make Mackenzie Dern look better. She had 3 losses in her career. They were all the submissions. She was 3-3. You put her in there against a jiu-jitsu expert. It's all Mackenzie Dern needed to do was make the weight. Never tell you why she's lousy in bed. She'll go out and get a second opinion. It happens a lot, Jason. I love the song he's coming out to, Paint It Black. Rolling Stones, one of the only songs I actually enjoy from Rolling Stones, but that's a whole nother story. But Dern got a overhand right that dropped ABC. That's how they got to the ground. Well, you know, she starts to become a better striker. Maybe she needs to go up a weight class. I don't know. But like I said, yeah, I liked Mackenzie Dern before. I don't want to not like her just because she missed weight. Ryan Bader, 3 years younger than King Mo. 34 years old. King Mo's 37. I actually thought King Mo was older. Bader weighed in at 225. King Mo at 217. King Mo with a 5-inch reach advance, 79-74. So these guys, both natural light heavyweights, came in probably at their walk-around weight. They probably just didn't do their weight cut. I imagine sounds about right. Ryan Bader, that's a pretty light weight cut, actually, cutting 12 pounds for a fight, and 20 pounds not so bad for King Mo Lawal. They probably feel that's the weight they fight best at. All right, 3 5-minute rounds. Bellator's really got to get with the program, though, and start making these main events 5 rounds. Notable wins: unanimous decision against Rampage Jackson, Lintel Vassell, a split decision against Czech Congo. King Mo Lawal's got, he's got some skills for sure. Who's everybody's pick? So I didn't hear you guys' picks. Who wins tonight? Ryan Bader or King Mo? Say it now or forever hold your peace. I don't want people to be saying I told you so afterwards. Phil beat Phil Davis twice, did Ryan Bader. I forgot about that. Jason says Bader. I also got Bader. Oh, they got the referee again with the braided beard. Dude, I fucking love that beard. I don't think I would walk around like that. It's hilarious, though, because he's got no hair on his head. And he's got a beard that's literally like 4 feet long. And it's braided all the way down. I don't even know how your hair grows like that on your face. But that is freaking awesome. 3 5-minute rounds. If there is a draw, because it's the Grand Prix, it will go to the 4th round. Not too many draws in a 3-round fight, though. All right, here we go. King Mo throws a left hand right off the bat there. Oh, Bader, big left hook. He just hurt King Mo. Right hands from the top. King Mo is hard. He is out. 15 seconds. Are you kidding me? Ryan Bader disposes of King Mo Lawal in 15 seconds. I think most people expected this to be Bader's fight. I don't think anybody expected that. What happened? I hope you didn't blink or go to the bathroom. Because Ryan Bader is in the 2nd round of the Bellator Grand Prix. Holy damn. What's up with all the thumbs downs? Screw you guys. Yeah, that was crazy. Wow, masturbator, says Zoltan. Absolutely. I'd missed that. Seven says, I got the king. Just in time. Bader TKO third round. That's what I'd called, was Bader TKO in the third round. Yep, Mackenzie Dern first round finish. Yeah, that was crazy. Maybe an early stoppage there. So let's look at the replay. He lands a big left, overhand left on the chin. King Mo sits on his ass, and Bader jumps in. He's looking up at the referee the whole time. I want to see a better angle of, see, King Mo. Oh, see, he hurt him with those shots to the temple, that last right hand, I think. I thought maybe it was an early stoppage. Sometimes you just have to look at it from another angle. Welcome to the dark side, says Zoltan. What's up, Dana Lons Ross? What happened? 7th fastest knockout in Bellator history. Damn. That was insane. And any way you look at it, that was nuts. That was some nutty shit right there. You see me getting a little close to the computer here for a minute. I'm looking for
We've been together since I learned to drive.
thinking about the UFC stream.
We've been through a lot, literally.
Thinking.
But no matter what happens to Hal, he never lets me down. That's a friendship I'll protect. It's okay. It's important for you to Let's say Votto get you a free car insurance quote in just 3 minutes. That could save you 25%.
Who's pumped for the Denny Solo a Star Wars story inspired menu? This guy. For a limited time, try the delicious all-new movie inspired menu.
The reflection on the back of my mic, yeah.
Star Wars story, May 25th.
You can see the fight from the back of the mic, right? Kelvin versus Jacare didn't start yet, like 5 to 10 more minutes. Oh, damn. What do we got here? You know I want to see it. What if Raquel Pennington pulls off an upset against Amanda Nunes? That could very well happen tonight. One 100%. So Ryan Bader, if you guys are just tuning in, Ryan Bader knocks out King Mo in the 7th fastest knockout. Caught my mic there. 7th fastest knockout in Bellator history. 15-second knockout. So, damn. That's what I got to say about that. Damn. That is some craziness. Absolutely. Yes, we do have UFC. Good fight. Oh, they booked Curtis Millender versus Max Griffin. That's a good fight. Kelvin versus Jacare didn't start yet. Yep. Was it with a jab? All right, says, come on, Mike. I told you. Bader jabbing. No, it was definitely a hook. How many of you views would the UFC have tonight? 87, all family members. Yeah, it's not a great card. Not a great card at all, to be honest. So, I mean, I would like to pay for it, but UFC 225 is looking much better. Coming up, much better. One of you guys going to acknowledge that Bader is the best ever. Let's start with him at least winning this Grand Prix of the senior citizens. Then we'll talk. I don't know. It's been a lot of finishes. It's an underrated card. Damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the UFC card, guys. I just don't have. Darth Vader, says Dana. Absolutely, but that UFC 225 card, like I said in the past. What's up, Stewie? Food Fight Live is showing the fights. Oh, shut up. Oh, Food Fight Live is showing the fights. Oh, that's kind of cool. Is it like a site or is that a YouTube channel? I'm at a casino. They don't have the fight up. Well, you need to go to a different casino, Katie. That's the only reason I ever go to a casino is to watch a UFC fight. Seriously, Sure Dog hasn't updated its play-by-play yet. Damn, they haven't, huh? I thought they were pretty good about that. YouTube channel. Huh. Food Fight Live, huh? Well, I'll check it out if it's a YouTube channel. As I lose everyone. Stewie's probably just trolling us here. All I see is a preview. Oh, that's hilarious. UFC is just rolling a preview over and over and over again, and they got a bunch of people in the chat room watching this over and over and over again. Pretty smart. They're going to make quite a bit of money off that if you get a lot of people in. I don't know about a lot of money, not when it comes to the UFC. $65, Jesus. If they could just not charge so damn much for these cards. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. Food Fight Live. I'm looking for it, Stewie. Yeah, it looks like it's just the free fight of Raquel Pennington versus Ashley Evans Smith. That's a fight that's already happened. No live stream. Oh, Kelvin walking out right now. I keep everyone updated. Well, thank you there, Cap. And I'll go to Sure Dog and get the watch that on the updates too. YouTube's really good at taking these live streams now. So down, so it probably was up earlier. A lot of what you see, of course, are fight companions like this one. Masking themselves as live streams, by the way. Most of them saying streamed 1 hour ago. Yeah. Yeah, you really can't get it up on YouTube. Really can't get it past. VIP.me. I tried to go to VIP box and I started having like So many pop-ups on my computer out of nowhere, though. It was not even funny, Zoltan. I think I got more viruses than Dennis Rodman in the span of about 10 seconds. All right, I'll check it out, man. You guys just still better stick around here. Open up 2 browsers like I am. Oh, I see. They got a little TV up in the corner there. Yeah, there was too many pop-ups for me, Cap. My antivirus was going nuts.
If you're new to the channel,
I'll try it one more time. I tried on that stream one. I could not get it to open. Mitrione versus Badar's heavy favorite to win Grand Prix. What's up, John Bo? Yeah, no, I agree with you on that one for sure. Those would be the 2 favorites. Fedor might be the dark horse in that one. I would like to see Fedor versus Ryan Bader right now, honestly. This fight is going to be nuts. Hell yeah. Alright, we'll see here, guys. I might have a stream up here in a minute. I'm on Google Chrome. Shit. Google Chrome will block you. I forgot about that. Went to vidbox.me and it says press the any key to continue. Which key is the any key? I'm not sure. Yeah. I watch you on Firefox and VAPbox.me on Chrome always works, huh? Yeah, Firefox is the best for stuff like that. I have learned, though. Damn. I wish I could change my stream information quick enough. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that there, Comedic Genius. Jason Cam says powder. Dude, just get the Alpha Brain. It'll give you the energy you need, the focus, and you know, none of the meth, none of the side effects of meth. So, and I'm sure it's much cheaper, dude. Gast eats a knee in the clinch and another E. Damn. All right, that's what I needed to do, guys, was get off the damn... I think that's what I needed to do, was get off the damn Google Chrome. Google does not like that shit at all. Yeah, I think you're right. It looks like maybe four boxes to close here. Well, it's telling me I need to update my goddamn Flash player. So that I'm not doing. So who won, King Mo or Bader? Ryan Bader won in 15 seconds. 7th fastest knockout in Bellator history. Plenty of time to work. I think it might be over. Oh, thanks for the coverage. Almost forget about fight till I found out. Hey, or till I found you. Hey, thanks for coming in, John. Full mount, says Zolden. Oh, wow. Yep, Souza's got that mount. I got it. I'm watching two here, guys, now. Oh, Gastelum's got one leg. Minute 54 left in the round. Oh. Souza gets that mount again. Gastelum's in a world of hurt right now. Gastelum's trying to move to the cage. Nice left hand from Souza here. I picked Souza to dominate this fight. I always underestimate Gastelum, though. And a lot of people talk about how Souza working armbar, 30 seconds left. I'm a little behind you guys on that stream. Well, Gastelum didn't take a lot of damage. He is still in the fight. Oh, absolutely. And Gastelum's stand-up is great. Yes, please, everybody like and sub. You see we're at almost 2,100 subs. I was hoping, I was a little disappointed I was having the internet issues today, but I am actually almost at 1 million minutes watched. I was hoping to hit 1 million minutes. Today, I was about 50,000 minutes away, though I don't think that's going to happen. Jacare, great position, good elbows. Yep. Yeah, Jacare is going to destroy Gas. Jacare can beat anybody in the division. That's the thing. This guy... absolutely incredible. As Jacare Souza. He could definitely challenge again for the belt anytime. He wins this fight. He likely gets the winner of Yoel Romero and Robert Whitaker, because I don't know who else gets him. I like Jacare too, Cab. He's one of my favorite fighters. Definitely top 5. And a couple of them are in that division. Yoel Romero, Jacare Souza, and then, of course, Stipe and DC. Jacare using a lot of energy, says Jason. Yeah, he's got a lot of energy, though. You know, he trains hard. So we'll see. All right, guys, I completely lost it. I lost that stream. It just froze my freaking computer up like nothing else. I think I probably need a newer computer on top of everything, but and like I said, they're having some issues with my internet today, so that could also be contributing. Kelvin is so efficient compared to Jacare on the feet. Kelvin might be one of, he's definitely one of the best strikers out there. No doubt about it. Jacare going for armbar. He might get the submission. This is the fight I wanted to see the most, so not sure I cared as much about Raquel Pennington and Amanda Nunes. Jacare dominating on the ground. Yep. Hey, both these guys can knock anybody out on their feet at this weight. Gastelum, he carried that power up well. Also going up from 185. Slayer, what site? Not sure, man. I don't know, UFC.com. Whoa. I wouldn't encourage you to go to any other any streaming sites on here, not at all. I couldn't do anything about anybody else saying anything, but oh, my computer is way slowed down. I will not go back there again. Sorry, guys. My computer is a wreck right now. Gas tank Gastelum dominated second on the feet. Damn. Jacare gas and nose busted up. Jacare is done. Colton says 1-1. Like I said, both these guys can fight on the feet. Jacare's definitely, he wants to get him to the ground. For sure. I mean, that's no secret. Like Food Fight Live is streaming fights on YouTube if you need. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I was just checking out Sure Dog. Just Food Fight Live on in one word, huh? I tried it before and I didn't see it, but let me see if I can find it now. Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, they had it up in the corner. A little surprised they're getting away with that, but we'll take it.
The streets guy was like, he's definitely light skinned.
I don't know why. I don't know why he don't just start getting with it.
Now Gastelum goes for a big left hand there.
Definitely
Oh,
trouble.
Souza right hand in there. Big right hand for Souza. Oh, big 1-2 for Gastelum. Less than 2 minutes left in this fight. Big combination for Gastelum. Jacare Souza's got to take this to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, he is just.
Oh, wow. Another nice 1-2 from Gastelum.
Pick his arms up.
Souza can't even hold his... Oh, just missed with an uppercut there, did Gastelum.
Yeah, he's just throwing his arms now. He's still getting that.
Souza misses a big kick there. But, yeah. Oh, nice body kick from Souza there, though. It looked like that landed.
Gastelum slowed down.
Nice jab lands there for Gastelum. Gastelum's a little gassed here, too. I mean, he looks tired as well. Oh, he lands that jab. He doesn't look near as tired as Jacare Souza does, though. Oh, and Gastelum lands an elbow over the top as Souza tries to bring it. Oh, big left hook, right hook for Gastelum there. I don't think they landed, though. And this is almost over.
I mean, if he sits him down and jumps on him, you know, maybe.
Yeah, also, whoever beat you missed Lomachenko fight, too. We had Lomachenko on, we had Belfort on.
Yeah.
Nice jab from Gastelum there.
Right now.
Just 30 seconds left in the fight. Right hook. Oh! Big shots there for Souza, and Souza goes for the takedown now. This fight's probably one round apiece.
Maybe a draw.
From everything I've seen and heard. So if Souza gets a takedown, that could be huge. Oh, and he finally gets it. But no damage. No damage. That doesn't count. Oh, nice shots at the bell. Big left hook right hand from Gastelum. Big right hand there. I hope they didn't count that do-nothing takedown from Souza for more than, for more than what they did.
Definitely 2 rounds to 1 in my book. Gets in Brazil. Yeah.
The shots there from Kelvin Gastelum. Nice head kicks, isn't that? That was a great fight. Fight is over.
This is a straight up robbery. $1 million, Jacare draw. I'll take that bet, Anthony. Because we are, Greg. Don't be racist. It's called albino, you dick.
Oh, is this just replay? I thought this was over. Oh, beautiful.
Obviously, I think Kevin Gastelum won 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah. The consensus seems to be Kelvin Kelvin 2 rounds to 1.
NatureBotanicals.com. If you use that promo promo code.
Close fight
FF10
for
to
sure.
turn it on.
My guess is Jacare will get it because the crowd.
Or
Possibly Jason, we'll see. And Mike D's Nuts on YouTube is streaming it.
what the fuck it is. They give you 10% off too.
That's funny.
One of those two.
Jacare getting wild. Gastelum 2-1, but knowing Brazilian judges. Yeah, that's the thing. When you fight in another country, you almost have to put the other guy out. So yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one for sure.
No.
Hey, Dennis Royce. I don't agree. Jacare, you motherfucking lying. There's no way you think Jacare won that fight. Are you fucking kidding me? A split decision?
Split decision. Holy shit. Are we ever surprised by MMA
I was
judges?
about to say, are you fucking kidding me? Was it me or was that not even close? Round 2 and 3. Round 2, obviously. But round 3, you won, right? You think?
I mean, I thought it was back and forth. I mean, it's both swinging. They
Round
both
3?
tied.
Round 3.
3. Yeah.
I think you won.
But I mean, I thought Kevin won. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Jacare had the harder shots, but he threw like, what, 20?
I'm just saying. I didn't disagree with you. I thought Kevin won.
So it sounds like most people definitely thought Kelvin won that fight.
What part when he dropped him, when he couldn't get to the stool, when he damn near knocked him out? I don't know. One was Jacare.
Gastelum controlled the center of the octagon, being the most significant part of the round, says Jason.
Yeah, Kevin
Hey.
won.
Yeah, that wins you round 2. Just that right there.
Yep.
Boom, boom. That wins you the round.
Amanda Nunes versus.
He said he felt the shots, but didn't feel like he was
Gonna get
going to
knocked
get
out.
knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah, he won that fight. Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, you gotta ask this guy. I don't know.
What? What happened?
What's the best vape? You can't afford that one he's got.
Man, you can. It's not that bad.
It's like $300 probably. How much that cost? All in, all that bullshit.
Finally, Brazilian judges make a good split decision, says Alton. There is hope for the UFC judges. You know, people talk about
No.
MMA judges being so horrible. If you watch enough boxing, and I think Cap would agree with me on that,
It's paradise.
I think
It's the best, man.
boxing judges are much, much worse. That's just my
It's
opinion.
at nature, paradise.
Thank you, Nita.
See base.
By the way, Fatty, you were correct, is Y-O-U-R again. Because you are correct. But at this point, you're fighting on purpose.
Yeah.
So next we got Raquel Pennington challenging Amanda Nunes for the championship. Who's got Pennington in this? Anybody?
Is this
Does anybody have Pennington?
Stripper mobile driver?
I don't think anybody does. No.
Food Fight Live. Going once for Food Fight Live. Going twice, Food Fight Live.
Yo.
And that's all she wrote. I didn't think it was that close. Now we got the main event, y'all. Last fight.
The last one.
Last fight.
Yeah, I know I'm all over the place here, but you guys will see what I'm doing here in a minute.
And,
Hopefully.
subscribe button while you're here. Go and hit that button. Hit that like button too. We appreciate that. Food Fight Live.
Is there something wrong?
No. Food Fight Live.
Hang on.
Hey man, y'all motherfuckers hard to get a hold of.
All right.
If y'all think
20 watching in here now.
Jacare lost that fight, man. Y'all wrong, man.
Are you
Winner is Gastelum. Like to see Pennington win, but not likely. No, I agree with you. Damn, Gastelum might replace Brown as my favorite fighter. Gastelum's a tough dude.
You sound high as giraffe pussy right now, I ain't gonna lie.
Comedic genius, I think I've warned you a little bit about your skirting the racism, and to be quite honest, you're kind of starting to fucking piss me off. So Let's cool with that shit.
Pussy.
Wolf, giraffe, pussy, my friend.
My God.
To be 100% honest.
No more this evening, my friend. Settle down.
Pissing me off.
I'm gonna continue on doing it, man. I'm gonna watch the rest of these fights and see how it turns out.
All right, my friend.
Florida.
All right, man, we'll see. Hey, Florida.
All right, we got it all turned over. Who's?
2, 6, 1,
I said, who's everybody got here though?
one row. That's the win.
Gastelum was even smaller guys here on the middleweight division.
7,
Okay, sorry. Yeah, you push that edge until I say something, and then you apologize.
We got one more.
So, we'll give you another chance, I guess. I think Gastelum has 30% chance versus Yoel or Whitaker, says Zoltan. You know, I didn't think he was going to beat Jacare Souza. Honestly, I thought Jacare had a good shot against Yoel or Whitaker. Gastelum, he's like Max Holloway. I keep on underestimating him, and he keeps on surprising me.
Anyways, how much this stupid thing you have? I wouldn't even listen to you.
So, I don't know that I want to bet against him again, but 30%, giving anybody a 30% chance versus Yoel or Whitaker, though, those guys are the top of the food chain. That's actually a pretty good compliment. If Gastelum survives Jacare's ground attack, that is impressive.
So, yeah.
No, ain't no tax where I get it from.
Yeah.
MyFavoriteStore.com. They ain't paying me to say that neither.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, we see an Amanda Nunes Cyborg fight here soon, though. Likely Whitaker beats Yoel beats Gastelum beats Whitaker, and it will be a three-way F-Fest for a few years. We'll see.
No, but need, if you want to send some marijuana in the mail, you don't just send it in the mail.
I think Yoel's got a great chance of beating Whitaker in the rematch. I know Whitaker got him the first time. Unfortunately, I think Whitaker may be compromised coming back from this injury. I know he's been off for a while, but diverticulitis that's no freaking... Or no, it wasn't diverticulitis, excuse me. It was a...
4 of them in there? No, just 2. 10 apiece?
Staph infection in the stomach. Yeah,
Why you laughing?
that's some crazy stuff. Can't wait to see Nunes as cap for sure. F and Lioness, yeah.
So see now you have to about 25 before the charger.
I don't know what to charge. $9.95 on Amazon, I think.
No cursing in the chat. Yeah, no fucking cursing. What the fuck?
It's half.
Motherfucker.
150.
Ain't
Motherfucker's like, I don't spend 150 on rent.
Excuse me. Yeah, we're just a few minutes away here from Nunes and Pennington.
What you talking about?
Pennington's got a shot in this. Pennington has surprised a lot of people.
Triple G.
And I gotta say, this is
going up.
not as big a mismatch as a lot of people think it is. Hey dude, I just started a channel. I've been subscribed for a long time. Just wanted to say that I think your commentary is great. Well, thank you, ST. I will check it out, man. What's your channel about? Amanda Nunes looks totally different prior to her title run. She must have some good shit. Maybe she got on that cyborg shit. Because she's been on it for a long time. And I'm not talking about Mary J. You know, maybe there's something with that meat in Brazil too, like in Mexico.
Okay, cool.
Guess you'd have to ask. You'd have to ask those boxing guys who do not face near the stringent drug testing that UFC guys do. And you can fail a drug test in boxing, and as long as you're a big fighter, they're kind of like, yeah, that's not cool, but we'll have the fight anyways. It's okay.
How many Raquel Penningtons it would take to beat Amanda Nunes, which is 2.
She has to get Nunes on the mat. Stay away from trading strikes.
No, that's dumb.
Mandy looks more like Amen now.
You know it's rock solid.
No, it's not.
You know it ain't rock.
Oh yeah, she's coming. Oh my God, is that Amanda Nunes or is that Exhibit?
No. 5 to 1, it takes 5 of them bitches to meet her.
Oh, come on, jeez, whatever. All right. See you, comedic. I didn't have to give him the get the fluke out of here, but I want to be able to talk about MMA.
A channels.
Sweet, man. You just started your channel?
Yeah.
What's your channel's name? I love Nunes, says Cap. Hey. I want to see Nunes beat Cyborg because I don't like Cyborg.
That keeps beating me. I gotta stop it.
She's missed, you know, she's just failed too many times. I think she's been on the roids for a very long time.
If you'd have some weed,
Was on the roids for a very long time. What's up, Jason Richardson? Yo, Mike, the best and only real play-by-play available for UFC on the tube. What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. We only got 18 people in here for a UFC, but I think that's a little. I think that's a little testimony to how weak this card is, though, to be honest. And there's Raquel Pennington coming down to the ring, to the cage. So I doing the boxing earlier, so.
But yeah, y'all make sure you motherfucking go like the Facebook page. Don't forget about that, because that's where we always post a link. You can always get there.
Yeah, please, everybody, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I think everybody in here is pretty much a regular at this point right now.
He just got a big thug. Yeah, he's fucking feeling great right now.
You would get the views after, says Super Champ. 26. Oh, mine's not updating. Cap, so sweet. Mine still says 18. So nice.
Good Lord. Got that real shit.
Thank you for the update.
I gave it to him because he was from
Kentucky?
yeah, he's from Kentucky, so he would know. So I sent him some of the finest shit Texas has to offer.
Yeah.
If it's not Whitmire's,
Now it's updated. It says 24. Mine says 24 watching now, 21 watching. All right, guys, this fight's about to happen here.
this kind of shit. Wow. Haven't had Garrison Brothers.
22. Raquel Pennington is in the ring. What's going on, Bucho? $5 donation from Bucho. Thanks for tonight's stream. Watch Cobra Kai. Thank you, sir, for the $5 for the beer. Appreciate it, sir. And I will watch Cobra Kai. I heard it was absolutely amazing. I just haven't, you know, I think I'll watch the first episode tonight, honestly. Wife and kids are out of the house. $500 says Brookberry. But that, yeah, that's not the way you do it, though. You got to hit that super chat and then type it in. Shout me a shout out, cool people. Mark Castile, shout out. I put in over 50 hours this week and can't even get a good shout out. Sipping on Evan. What's up, Matt H? Who won the Jacare versus Gastelum fight? Gastelum won, split decision. Outstruck Jacare. Surprisingly, but sometimes my dad puts in, what the frig?
Yeah, Cobra Kai is badass, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check out the YouTube Red. I still haven't used my 30 days of YouTube Red.
That's gonna be good. Yeah, I was shocked. They said Cobra Kai is fucking awesome. The fight is happening there, Oklahoma. No problem. Fight.
So percentage of female MMA lesbians is staggering. I've noticed that people listen to you even after it's live. Yeah, they do, Supertramp. So that's why I try to stick around for a while. I'm a real life native from Canada. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. Tisha Torres' girlfriend, right? Yep, I believe so. Yeah. Cap says yes. What's up, Leslie? Edmonton area, BC. Yeah. I'm going to be taking a trip to Canada here soon to see my good buddy Ian Brewster. So hopefully we've got that internet. I think we've got that internet thing solved now. Comcast finally figured their shit out over here, so I don't have to hold my phone up to the microphone. That sucked. Jason says, just keep grinding. You will be recognized eventually. I'm going to MMA host to let them know what they're missing. MMA host is so annoying. Angela Lee continues to build her strength. She could beat Cyborg. She's probably beat Nunes now. Remember, Zingano beat the crap out of Nunes. You know, people forget about that. And Zingano's come. What the hell happened to Kat Zingano, though? After losing that fight to Ronda Rousey, I mean, that was like the end of it right there.
Tasty in a bong hit.
She really didn't have anything left.
Hear that main event?
So, and they're taking their time here.
She's gonna lick her in a tavern.
Yeah, you nasty.
Nasty.
Falcons gonna win a Super Bowl? Alright. Hashtag fake news.
Taking their time to get in here, but here we go. Amanda Nunes versus Raquel Pennington. Both 29 years old, it looks like.
Well, Andrew Hall. Oh,
Allegedly. Andrew said, fuck you.
Andrew want to go to the moon. I've been to the moon.
We'll see. Oh, Nunes, 28. Excuse me.
I still got a little rocket fuel.
You know, if Raquel gets Amanda to the ground, Amanda does have great jiu-jitsu, but I think Raquel's might be better. Don't forget, she submitted Misha Tate. She submitted a lot of people. But a darn missing weight was not cool. By 7 pounds? How do you miss weight by 7 pounds? You're right, John. She has never been the same since the Rousey fight. I don't know what happened to her
Dr. Shitlord.
when that happened, but yeah, it was. She was never the same for sure. It's like, and you know, Ronda was doing that to everybody back in the day, but everybody thought, okay, Kat Zingano, this is the person to really challenge Ronda. She was undefeated also at the time. I believe she goes in there and loses in like 19 seconds, I want to say. Ronda ripped that arm off in like 19 seconds. So, it's crazy.
Hit subscribe on all of them.
Absolutely crazy.
If that motherfucking box is red, you need to hit subscribe.
But are these guys going to fight? Or are they going to talk for a very, very long time? Here's Amanda Nunes dancing back and forth here.
$1 on her or what? You see the thing? It's $5.25. What you mean?
Tate is yesterday's news. The Super Damn. Yeah, she's pregnant now. She's over here in Seattle too. First ever lesbian main event. Is it? But is it? First that we're out of the closet, I guess.
You got enough to pay me back?
But I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Revolving door of fighters, says Super Tramp. Yep. There's a lot of them in there. Remember, what's her name was the first one that was really out that went against Ronda Rousey, her first fight in the UFC. And I can't think of her name now. I don't know why. She looked like serious threat to Rousey after the way she beat up Nunes. Yeah, she did.
She's a little nervous.
Well, congratulations, Super Tramp.
Oh my, yeah.
Wow, they got the lights going here for Amanda Nunes, and they are finally in the middle of the cage here. And Amanda Nunes is giving that vicious, that death stare, and Raquel Pennington. And they touch gloves, so we're not looking down. They touch gloves, and here we go. Raquel Pennington versus Amanda Nunes for the UFC 135-pound women's championship. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
All right, they take the center of the cage here. Nunes moving forward. She's in the center there. Raquel's probably going to try to go for some kind of takedown here. I would imagine. They're just kind of posturing in the center here. Oh, beautiful leg kick for Amanda Nunes. That floored Raquel Pennington with a leg kick. Jesus, look at the difference on the size of the legs and thighs of these two women, though. That's one of the, big right hand over the top from Nunes. Oh, and big leg kick. This could be very quick, guys.
No clue.
A huge leg kick. These girls look like a huge size difference here. Big leg kicks again from Amanda Nunes. Yeah, this could be over quickly. Raquel kind of puts her leg up for a second and then thinks, nah. And, oh, Amanda Lands even that jab, straight jab. Oh, beautiful. Another leg kick. Floors Raquel Pennington.
Yeah, I didn't think I thought
She's
this
knocked
was
her
gonna
down
be
3 times with leg
but-
kicks. Amanda Nunes has legs like tree trunks. And that's one of, oh man, that's one of the big things that I said that she might have a chance against Cyborg when I was looking at her. Nice 1-2 and a right hand from Nunes there.
Twice with leg kicks. Yeah, on the ground. She didn't even throw a punch at.
Oh, another big leg kick and a right hand lands for Nunes, and another leg kick. She is just eating those legs up. And they aren't very big legs to begin with.
Nunes is a beast.
So, damn. Oh, right hook, left hook, straight right over the top after the leg kick for Nunes. Hits to the body. Oh, another big big 1-2 leg kick 1-2. Amanda Nunes is dominating Raquel Pennington on the feet. She literally looks like she's 20 pounds bigger. Right hand over the top, big left hook, and the clinch from Nunes breaks out of it.
Fuck you.
I say she's snapping her head back even from those jabs. Oh, big right hand over the top from Amanda. Big left hook from Amanda. Misses with a leg kick there. This has been all Amanda Nunes. Raquel Pennington lands 1 jab. I think that was like her 2nd shot of the fight. Pennington clenches, and Nunes immediately punishes her with a knee to the body and breaks. Just halfway through this first round. Oh, big 1-2 for Nunes. Oh, another huge leg kick. Almost floored Pennington. Pennington chases her for whatever reason, and Nunes lands a big right hook.
It's not good. Looks like the bitch has got.
Pennington is glutton for punishment tonight.
Like her leg.
She is really taken. Oh, that leg looks horrible. Pennington needs to switch up stances or something. Pennington lands a knee to the body, but she didn't look confident throwing it. It was like a gnat on Nunes. Nunes lands overhand right there. Oh, big overhand right, left hook. Another big leg kick. Nice 1-2. What beautiful combinations by Amanda Nunes. Front kick to the body.
Sorry about that.
Oh, Raquel Pennington throws a 1-2, and Amanda Nunes counters with an uppercut. 1-2-3 from Nunes. She is punishing Pennington. 1.5 minutes left. Pennington may not make it through this first round. I don't know why she'd want to. She's getting destroyed. Nunes goes for that head kick like she did against Ronda. 1-2 for Nunes. Although, I will say, so far, Pennington's doing better than Ronda Rousey did. I don't know how you lose as bad as Ronda Rousey did in that fight. That was just so pitiful. So pitiful. Nunes lands another leg kick there. Nunes is standing back. She's not being real aggressive. She let Pennington come in, rush her, and Nunes lands the counter right hook there. Another straight right over the top for Nunes. Pennington might make it through this first round. 35 seconds left. Pennington lands a leg kick, but this is all Amanda Nunes. This is her cage tonight. Pennington goes for the takedown. Nunes just shucks her. Lands a knee to the body, and then a 1-2. Nice jab. Oh, another big leg kick from Nunes. That was funny. A second ago, Pennington put her leg. Oh, Pennington throws a combination there, but she's just opened herself up for more punishment from Nunes, and Nunes hits her there again. And there's the bell. Raquel Pennington makes it through the first round. Surprisingly, in my mind, very surprisingly. But let's read some of the comments here from that first round. I bet Amanda has more than one strap on. Oh, geez. Let her face some real competition, then say that's bullshit. During missing weight was not cool. No, absolutely not. I think it went back a little bit there. I had comments on MMA hosts for a half dozen times. We're going to bring your numbers up. Well, thank you, Jason. Get everybody over here. I wish they had heavyweight. Oh, my God. Heavyweight strap. Totally outclassed in striking. Must get on the mat. Damn. Yeah, Amanda Nunes is just a huge 135er. That's why I say she's got a good shot against Cyborg, because I don't know that Cyborg's a whole lot bigger than Nunes. Thank you, Jason. It says, excellent play-by-play. If you can't pay for pay-per-views, fights of friends is where it's at, folks. Definitely 10 for 8. Well, thank you for the kind words, man. I really, really appreciate it. All right, we're in the second round here. And Amanda Nunes putting on the pressure again. Raquel Pennington already back to the fence. Pennington throws a kick to the body there. And Pennington with a nice little leg kick. Oh, big 1-2 from Nunes. Pennington shoots, and Pennington lands a right uppercut there. A little more action from her. Nice 1-2 from Nunes, and Nunes lands a kick to the body there, though. Nice body shot from Nunes. Oh, nice 1-2 from Nunes. Pennington definitely looking a little more competitive, but that's not saying much after that first round. Another front kick to the body from Nunes. Nunes just so good at mixing it up. Another stiff jab, and ducks under Raquel Pennington's shots. I'm impressed by Nunes' head movement, not just in this fight. Obviously, this, kind of a mismatch. Big overhand right from Amanda Nunes. Lands the double jab. That being said, Raquel Pennington is in there. She lands a 1-2 there. Another big leg kick from Nunes. I'm surprised Nunes went away from those whipping leg kicks a little bit. Maybe she's going to mix it up and come back to him, though. Big left hook from Nunes there. And she's measuring Pennington. Pennington's putting her back up against the fence again there. And Nunes just stalking her prey. Pennington lands a jab and opens up for a big right hand from Nunes there. Oh, big 1-2 from Nunes. Pennington throws a 1-2. Nunes gets out of the way. Oh, goes for an uppercut and misses, does Nunes. Pennington goes for the takedown. Lands a right hook on the way out, does Pennington. Nice right hand and a knee to the body there from Nunes. So, oh, there she goes, that leg kick again. And Pennington lands a 1-2. And they exchange overhands in the middle of the ring. Middle of the cage. That was great. Oh, beautiful kicks there from Pennington. Nice kick to the body and then kick to the leg. Oh, no, that was Nunes. Oh, beautiful right hook from Nunes there. Pennington. Oh, big right hand from Nunes. Pennington is one tough lady. I will definitely say that. Oh, nice knee to the body from Nunes, and Pennington comes back with the right hook over the top. Oh, big right hook from Amanda Nunes. Raquel Pennington's pain tolerance is off the charts. I gotta say, oh, nice spinning kick to the body from Nunes. She's really mixing it up. Nice big left hook there. Pennington throws a double jab, misses both those shots though. Oh, nice 1-2 and a left hook from Nunes. This might be the beginning of the end here. Pennington tries to clinch. Oh, right hook, double knee to the head from Nunes. And Pennington, it looked like she had the takedown there for a minute. She's got Nunes up against the fence and she's got her back, but they're standing. She's throwing some knees. Nunes grabbed onto the fence there for a minute. She can't do that. Much better position for Pennington here now, finally. What a huge upset this would be if Pennington, especially the way this fight started, as she figured out some way to take this. And the takedown. And side mount. Wow. Oh, brutal ground and pound on top here. Oh, and there, and Raquel's trying to get back in. She had Nunes down. Oh, and she hits Nunes with a big right hand as they're coming out. Now, Pennington had Nunes on the ground for quite a while. They're exchanging combinations in the middle of the ring. Much better round for Raquel Pennington. Oh, that almost looked like a different fight. She didn't win that round, but I don't think. But much better round for Pennington. Absolutely. Pennington has got Nunes tired to win this. She definitely could be. All women have high pain tolerance. They put up with men and have babies. There's a lot of truth to that, especially the babies thing. So I was looking at this thing on marathon swimming, and they said it's dominated by women, and they think a lot of it is because of their high pain tolerance. They have a much higher pain tolerance than men. Men have to do all the dangerous jobs and hard physical jobs. Have we even seen Nunes go into the later round scores? Well, you know, we're about to see her go into third round. I don't remember when she... I don't let the goddamn dog out. Nobody here. You're not getting in for 10 minutes. Dog. Motherfucker. Alright, sorry guys, had to let the dog out there. Nobody here to help me tonight. Alright, Nunes. Third round, minute in. Pennington lands a nice leg kick there. Oh, nice 1-2 from Nunes. Pennington might be wearing her down though. Nunes, much bigger girl. It takes takes a lot of energy. Oh, nice 1-2 from Pennington. And she checks Nunes' leg kick. Oh, there Nunes landed a nice leg kick. Oh, and Nunes slams Pennington. Pennington comes in for a 1-2, and Nunes just power slams her. She's going to take her down. People forget Amanda Nunes has got great wrestling too. So, and that was a great takedown. Might be starting to frustrate Nunes by being able to take her strikes. You're right on scoring, Judd Supertramp. Yeah. All right. Pushing her down onto the ground there. Pennington landing some strikes there. Kind of a stalemate on the ground right now, actually. Nunes on top. Pennington landing a couple of elbows from the bottom there. Nice right hand from the top for Nunes. 2:15 left in the round. Not a whole lot going on here, but Nunes actually needed to win a round here. She needed to do something, and she needed to score. And she's probably winning this round now. She'll get this takedown, and she'll dominate on the ground. And I think she won the first 2 rounds. Pennington definitely came on. The referee's, he's lifting him up. I'm a little surprised by this. All right, but he's going to call him up. 1:40 left in this third round. Oh, and they exchange in the middle of the cage there. Nunes throws a knee, and Pennington immediately goes for the takedown. Nunes looks like she might go for a standing Kimura here. Nope. Pennington breaks loose. Nice right hand from Nunes. Nice kick to the body. If Nunes can get her second wind and start striking like she did in that first round. Nice left hook from Pennington there, though. Oh, and she's making Nunes miss. Oh, and she lands a big right hand. 1-2, and a jab that snaps Nunes' head back. Pennington just landed 3 shots that snapped Nunes' head back big time. Oh, and a big right hook from Pennington. And Nunes goes for the takedown again, and Pennington stuffs it. Nice knee from Nunes. Guys, this could end up being a close fight. And this is probably showing a lot of holes in the game of Amanda Nunes. You know Chris Cyborg is watching on, and they break free in the middle of the cage again here. Oh, Pennington throws the 1-2, misses, but gets right out. Nunes she's not been really dominant since that first round. And she throws some shots. Pennington ducks underneath them, lands a left hook of her own. Pennington's definitely winning this round. Nunes has got she's got some kind of cut on her right eye there, I think. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Nunes landed a knee to a down opponent. I think they're going to say Pennington was down. Oh, no, that was the end of the round. So I guess she was not down. Might be starting to... Oh. Yusuf says, I called it. Round 4 TKO Pennington. Justin Gaethje proved tiring out your opponent by being a punching bag rarely works. Body, body, head. Now we're seeing why Zingano flagged Nunes. Yeah, you know, and this just makes, I think this just makes Ronda Rousey look all that much worse. I don't know what was going on there. But worst game plan ever. For one thing, when Ronda came into this, and I don't know, maybe she just didn't want to fight anymore. Maybe she wanted to get knocked out. Shit, I don't know. It's hard to say. But here as we go into this 4th round with Amanda Nunes and Raquel Pennington. Raquel Pennington's given her Amanda Nunes everything she can handle. Nice straight right from Pennington to start the round. Oh, and a left hook from Pennington. Nunes puts her hands by her side for a minute and kind of taunts, trying to get into Pennington's head. You're not getting into Raquel Pennington's head. That's one thing I will say about her. Nice right hook over the top from Nunes. And Pennington answers with a right hook of her own, though. Left hook, right hand for Pennington. Left hook lands for Pennington. This bitch is like the Terminator. Left hook for Raquel Pennington. Rocky Raquel Pennington. That's what I'm going to call her. This is like Apollo Creed and Rocky women's version MMA. Seriously. That's kind of how I feel right now. Nice 1-2 for Amanda there. Oh, and a kick to the body lands for Amanda and a right hand over the top. Nice 1-2 for Pennington. Pennington's just... she's not going away. She lands a straight right hand there. And she's dangerous on the ground. Anything could happen here. Pennington throws the kick to the body, misses. Nunes has slowed down considerably. 3.5 minutes left in the round. And Nunes pawing with that jab from the outside. And just trying to find an opening for that straight right. And Pennington lands a 1-2. Nunes lands a straight right. And Pennington lands a combination afterwards. Oh, nice leg kick from Nunes, though. And she lands the 1-2 on top of it. And a big left hook from Pennington. But that's more of what we seen in that first round. Was Nunes whipping those leg kicks. And Pennington checks the leg kick, lands the 1-2, goes for the takedown. Nunes landing a couple knees in the clinch here. Oh, and Nunes brings Pennington to the ground. See, Nunes has really got to start thinking about a decision here. She's realizing that Raquel Pennington, she might not be going anywhere. She's one tough bitch. And she's Amanda Nunes in Raquel Pennington's guard. Now, Raquel has incredible jiu-jitsu. Nunes needs to be careful down here. Amanda Nunes also a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt. She's got good jits, but I don't think she's got the sub game that Raquel does. And Raquel starting to get up high on that guard. She's trying to go up high. She's holding Amanda's head in. A lot of movement, and she kicks the leg up. See, Amanda pounds her, but Raquel almost had the rubber guard there, and Amanda jumped it. Amanda striking from her back, which is, generally not encouraged, but she got away with it there. Oh, and Pennington stands up. Nunes lands a knee standing there. Couple of big knees there, and they're back in the middle of the cage here. Oh, beautiful combo. Nice right hook over the top from Pennington. Oh, Nunes throws a kick to the body. Pennington catches it and lands a 1-2 there. Nunes going for a Kimura up against the fence there. A minute left in this fourth round. I said, I don't know that Pennington wins this fight, but her stock... brutal knee to the head from Nunes. Another one there. Her stock definitely goes up tonight if she doesn't win. Pennington, good job of checking that leg kick there. She comes back with a 1-2. Nunes blocked it, though. Nice shots there from Nunes. 1-2 over the top. Another nice right hand from Nunes over the top. This looks like another round for Nunes. Pennington tries to go for the takedown there. Nunes punishes her with 2 more knees. Oh, that one almost buckled her, and Pennington grabbed the leg of Nunes as she comes in for that knee, though. And Nunes is just kind of holding her there. She looks like she can't quite decide what to do as the round's about to expire. And that's the end of the round. Much more interesting fight than most people thought. Lasting a lot longer than I thought before we came into this fight. Pennington proving she is not to be taken lightly. Oh, absolutely. She's a tough lady. Her boxing was weak, and when Rousey started facing true strikers, she was all but done. Oh, her boxing was absolutely horrendous. I think you mean Ronda's head movement. That's great. That's great, Zoltan. Jason says, I think Ronda's boxing was really just that bad. Why even try to box? She got the one knock. I know I keep going back to Ronda here, but I'm trying to figure out how she did so badly against Amanda Nunes. Just go for the takedown or something. Why try to box? She got the one knockout against Betch Correia, and all of a sudden Edmund, that idiot, talked her into thinking she was a striker. All right. I'm not sure how many people thought Raquel Pennington was going to be coming out for the 5th round. I really didn't think she was going to be coming out for the 5th round after that first round. Oh, and they hug at the beginning of the 5th round. Great show of sportsmanship from both women. Got to respect that. And they both fake kicks. A lot of feints. Left hook and a right hand for Pennington there. Oh, and Nunes snaps that leg kick and immediately comes up with the right hand. Nice 1-2. Oh, Nunes striking looks better again this round. A big right hook. She might have gotten a second wind. Oh, nice left hook and a right hand from Nunes. Pennington lands a kick to the butt. Oh, big left hook and a right hand from Nunes there. Nice 1-2 from Nunes. Pennington comes back with the 1-2, but it's blocked from Nunes. Nice right hand over the top and a left hook from Nunes there. Pennington continuing to throw shots and keep Oh, Pennington lands a 1-2-3 there. She never stops punching, never stops landing, never stops being active, and Nunes gets the takedown there. And now she's in Raquel's guard. Like I said, Raquel's got, she's got an impressive guard, but you can see Amanda's really fighting for a decision, like we didn't think maybe she would be. She'd still take the finish. I'm not saying she's not trying for the finish, but she's definitely aware of the scorecards and definitely, scoring where she can. And that's what a lot of these takedowns are about. Nice left hook from the top from Nunes there. Raquel trying to bring that guard up. Lands a couple shots from the guard. Does Pennington. Pennington's really good at pulling her opponent's head down and then landing shots in the guard. Usually that's highly discouraged. There's only been a couple fighters that have done it really well. Very few fighters that have done it really well. There's only a few fighters that have done it competently. Oh, and nice elbows and strikes from the top from Nunes, and she's got Pennington's back. That hurt her. This is her face is bleeding all over the place. Big strikes from Nunes, and she's about to end this here, and the referee stops it. It looked like, wow. It looked like her eye exploded or something. Damn. That was absolutely incredible. Tramp says 10-8, 10-9, 9-10, 9-10, 8-10. Her boxing was weak, and when Rousey started facing two strikes. Oh, okay. I read that earlier. Pennington got knocked out. Should get a mohawk, dude. No, I'm not getting a mohawk. Sorry. How many people would have thought this would go 5? Well, it didn't quite go 5, guys. It is over. It is all over. But great effort. Great effort by Raquel Pennington. Watching those rematches, just vicious leg kicks to start this out by Amanda Nunes. Raquel Pennington was super game throughout. I would have been interested to see how the judges had it. You think Pennington could compete with Shevchenko if she drops to 125? I don't know. It might have been a late stoppage there, Jason. That was a lot of blood. Yeah, I thought it was going to go 5 after those first 4 rounds, too. I think everybody thought it was. But, Amanda seemed to get a second wind in that 5th round, and it just went haywire at that moment. That was just absolutely, that was craziness. Absolute craziness. We got big cards, big things coming up on here on Fights of Friends. Everybody that watches, everybody should be watching. Thursdays, MMA Live. If you watch the MMA Live, it's not at 5 anymore. It changed to 7 p.m. That seems to be a more friendly time for people as they get home from work and different things like that. I trust anything that bleeds. I don't trust anything. I trust anything that bleeds for 5 days and doesn't die. Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it, ST. But yeah, like I said, every Thursday MMA Live. It's not at 5 anymore. It's MMA Fights with Friends Live. It's at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. In prime time now, a friendlier time for people as they get home from work. I noticed a lot more viewerships after the 7 o'clock, so we went ahead and moved that up so people have more time to get home. What big fights we have coming up here, though. Next week, the 19th, you got Damian Maia versus Kamaru Usman. I don't know who wins that fight. But the next week after that, you got Stephen Thompson versus Darren Till. And that's a top-level fight. I'm surprised Darren Till's actually ranked number 8. A lot of people think he's going to beat Stephen Thompson. That beating took a year of Rochelle's life. Tough son of a bitch, though. Holy shit. Rochelle Ostovich versus Nunes. I mean, yeah. I can't tell you, so you don't trust women's assault. That won't be the only oh my God, Jason. Why do I not proofread Jason's comments before I read them out loud? I will never learn. FS1's main card Sunday, actually, on May 27th. That one's from Liverpool, United Kingdom. The Stephen Thompson, Darren Till card. Neil Magny's still listed as having no opponent. So that's pretty strange. I don't know if anybody's had any update on that, but the UFC has not updated it. So it looks like as of now, he does not have an opponent. Jason Bott, just subscribe. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks a lot. Enjoyed the fight. Conversation with another true fan to the sport. Well, thank you, John. Glad to have you here, man. I really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you in the future. Anybody who's not subscribed, please subscribe before you leave tonight. Like I said, lots of big stuff coming up on here. Every Thursday I get on at 7 p.m. And sometimes I have special guests. Sometimes it's just me talking about the MMA news from the week. But there's always plenty to talk about. It's weird. Sometimes it seems like I have an easier time finding things to talk about. Maybe because I plan it out for my live show on Thursdays. Than I do just that little bit of time in between rounds for fights. But yeah, like I said, we got Liverpool. You got Stephen Thompson and Darren Till. June 1st, the week after that, we got Jimmy Rivera versus Marlon Moraes. But who I like on that one is we got the big heavyweight Walt Harris versus Daniel Spitz. Walt Harris, yeah, he's 10-7, but he's got 100% knockouts. When this guy gets in the cage, somebody's getting knocked out, and that's what I like is finishes. When it comes to sex and MMA, if you don't finish, what's the point? Great night of fights. Great night of fights from Bellator. Paul Daley loses to John Fitch in John Fitch's debut, or John Fitch wins his Bellator debut against Paul Daley. Ryan Bader absolutely dominates King Mo Law in the main event of the last fight of the first round of the Bellator Grand Prix. Bellator 200's coming up, and it's as good as any UFC card maybe for the rest of the year. And there's some pretty good UFC cards, so maybe not, but it's pretty incredible. You got Roy Nelson versus Mirko Cro Cop, and that one's going to be the winner of that fight. The winner of that fight will go on and be an alternate as everything goes on, as the tournament goes on. And then you got the debut of Gegard Mousasi versus Carvalho, the return of MVP Michael Venom Page versus the always tough Rickles. Holy crap! Holy shit! That is crazy. Michael Page versus David Rickles. David Rickles is tough as they come. I've announced this, I don't know how many times, and talked about this, and how do I forget about Linton Vassell versus Phil Davis? They really put out some good fights for this Bellator 200, and I can't wait to see Michael Venom Page versus David Rickles. I'd be looking at that's one of the fights I'm looking forward to most this year, honestly. Probably Mirko Cro Cop versus Roy Nelson will be insane. Gegard Mousasi in the middleweight world championship, challenging Rafael Carvalho. That's going to be absolutely crazy. So Dutch guy was supposed to come in today. Dutch guy was telling me he was feeling better for the Netherlands, and he said he would Skype in. I talked to him. It was about 9 o'clock in the morning, our time. He's 9 hours off, though, so it was about 6 p.m. his time. I'm sure he probably fell asleep and passed out. He's been in the hospital for about 6 weeks now. So anybody who knows Dutch guy, please go to his channel. Give him our best wishes. Anybody who doesn't know yet, that's our brother channel. He's over there in the Netherlands. He got in a horrible car crash. 7 broken ribs, dislocated shoulder, broken arm, several broken fingers, a punctured lung. They didn't think he was going to live for about the first 2 weeks that he went in there. So, you know, I'm happy to hear that he's doing better. He's still saying it takes a lot of energy to do anything at all, though. What happens if a woman MMA... Oh, jeez. Again, proofread Jason's comments before reading. John says, what do you think of Krokop returning? If he comes back completely healthy, he could be just about anybody in Bellator. I guess we'll see with Roy Nelson. He could definitely beat Roy Nelson. Oh, I'll tell you that. I don't know what Roy Nelson is going to come in. Roy Nelson's getting older, and carrying all that extra weight like Roy does. That being said, Roy actually looked a lot better in the second half of the fight against Matt Mitrione in their fight inside the Bellator Grand Prix. And I've said it before, I'll say it several times. They should not have had that fight in the first round. Roy Nelson and Matt Mitrione, in my mind, and I believe in most people's minds, were the number 1 and number 2 seed in that tournament. So why you put your number 1 and number 2 seeds in the first round, I have no clue. But if you guys are new here, or if you're just new to YouTube, ad revenue sucks right now. We're not getting paid jack, and we're working our asses off. At least I am. I know a lot of other people are. So you're not going to be able to touch this link, but you can type it in because I got to put a space in it. It won't let me post it. But this is from my other channel here. PayPal.me/Fights with Friends. If you type that in, if you can donate a couple bucks, or if you can donate a couple bucks on the super chat, it really does help. I spend a lot of time on this. I probably, honestly, between videos and streaming and research, on the last week, I probably spent 30-some hours on this channel. And maybe not always the most efficient time, but if I'm on a lunch or break at work, I'm studying MMA. I'm finding stories that I should be doing. I'm finding, you know, different videos. Sometimes I'm making videos on my lunch from my car, as some of you guys have seen, or update. If I find something that's a quick update, you know, like I did the other day, 4 o'clock in the morning, Yair Rodriguez got released. So 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, I was on here making a video to update everybody. So I wake up early to read the most current MMA news. I pretty much obsess myself with fighting and MMA and boxing. Obviously, I enjoy it, but it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work with the camera, the editing, which I kind of suck at. I'm slowly learning different things on the editing on some of my videos, but it's definitely a work in progress. Tough being a mama junkie. Yep, for sure. And tell your friends, if they like fights, please tell them, subscribe to Fights with Friends. I will have a website up soon. Somebody stole my website name. Fightswithfriends.com. It was available not that long ago. I went to go buy it about 3 or 4 days ago, and somebody stole it. If anybody did that as a joke, if you could please return that to me, I would appreciate it. I know I don't own the website, but I did come up with a name for the channel, so I mean, it would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, I don't make a lot of money off this. The ad revenue is almost zero right now. But I'd like to be able to sell, more merchandise, Fights with Friends merchandise. The video, David grabbed me a beer. When my son's here, I send him to the kitchen to grab a beer a lot of times. I want to do a shirt that says, MMA is kind of like sex. If you don't finish, what's the point? And, and whatever ideas you guys have said. There's been some funny things you guys have said in streams that I'd probably put on a shirt. So, for sure. RS has come up with a few of them, talking about his buddy Ryan Bader. So that's for sure. But yeah, like I said, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please tune in Thursday, 7 p.m. I try to upload some videos now during the week. Please don't get too annoyed at my videos during the week. If you notice everything, okay, I'm here. Carry on. What's up, Mr. Joey Stockdale? Thanks for tuning in, man. So let's wrap up what happened tonight. Let's do that real quick for some of these new people that are coming in, and just to remind everybody what happened tonight. Bellator, or let's start out with Vasil Lomachenko fought Jorge Linares. Vasil Lomachenko came off the deck. Surprisingly, Jorge Linares floored him with a right hand. Was expected to be a mismatch. Linares, he was game the entire time. Lomachenko ended up dropping him with a liver shot and ended that fight in the 10th round. Then you turn over to Bellator, and the first fight, Czech Congo won. I missed that fight. I hadn't turned over yet, but Czech Congo won tonight. Aaron Pico stopped his opponent with a liver shot, amazingly, right afterwards. Mario says, I'm concerned for Jacare. I didn't think he got hurt that bad. But anyways, to go on, then, Paul Daley and John Fitch. John Fitch made his Bellator debut, dominating victory for him after Paul Daley got him in some trouble in the last minute of that first round. After that, it was all John Fitch with the wrestling and the ground and pound. Then in the main event, King Mo Lal, Ryan Bader. Ryan Bader stopped King Mo Lal 15 seconds into the first round, 7th fastest knockout in Bellator history. Over to the UFC, Lyoto Machida knocked out Vitor Belfort with a front kick to the face. Knockout. Glad to see that. Not a big fan of Bellator or Belfort these days for some of the things that he said about Michael Bisping after the eye injury. Mackenzie Dern won her match after missing weight by 7 pounds. She did beat ABC by submission. Knocked her down with a big right hand and then beat her by submission, but I don't even know that she tried to make weight, though. So that was, I don't know how much credit you want to give her for that. Credit is due, but, it's not, I don't know. She should have made the weight. That's all I'm saying. You make the weight. If you're a professional, you make the weight. Every single time. Every single time. Yeah, Lyoto Machida defeated Vitor Belfort via knockout kick. 1 minute of the second round. Beautiful, beautiful head. Beautiful kick to the face. Couldn't be happier for Mr. Lyoto Machida. Then the co-main event, Kelvin Gastelum won a split decision against Ronaldo Jacare Souza. His striking looked very good. Jacare seemed to gas out about halfway through the fight. He is getting older. I will say that. Mario says he's concerned for him. I believe Jacare is getting older. I want to say he's like 39, 40. I don't know. He's getting older anyways. And then in the main event, Raquel Pennington put up a hell of a fight as she took everything Amanda Nunes could throw at her. She was even maybe winning rounds in the middle until the 5th round when it looked like Amanda Nunes got a second wind. And one of the shots that she hit Pennington with, it's like her face just exploded. There's blood all over the mat, and that was it. And Nunes, landed some ground and pound on top of it after that. But Pennington, that was one of the toughest performances I've ever seen. One of the the biggest show of grits that I've seen probably in UFC history. John Boss said Machida still tough. Remember he knocked Bader out. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. One of my favorite Lyoto Machida stories, and Lyoto Machida didn't do this, but Rashad Evans was at one of these places signing autographs for fans, one of these meet and greets for the fans. Jacare was robbed, says Pulse. I don't think so. Anyways, it was a meet and greet for the fans, and Rashad Evans is signing autographs, and this fan takes up a poster of Lyoto Machida head kick knocking out Rashad Evans and asks him to sign it. What fucking balls that's got to take. I mean, that guy was either stupid or he had balls this freaking big, but holy shit. Can you imagine being next to Rashad Evans when somebody brings that poster up to him? I can't imagine. And I'm not saying I've always been the biggest Rashad Evans fan. I think he gets a little over cocky sometimes, but damn, that is straight up disrespectful, but straight up pretty damn funny too. Like I said, we will be back here next Saturday. There is so much shit going on right now. You got the new deal with the MMA, like I said, with the UFC and Disney. That's not going on until next week. But you got Bellator 200 coming up real quick here, just May 25th on Saturday. And that's got everybody. Rafael Carvalho versus Gegard Mousasi. Marco Krokop versus Roy Nelson. Michael Page versus David Rickles. Phil Davis versus Lintel Vassell. Aaron Chalmers versus Ash Griffiths. Can't wait to see Michael Venom Page back in the cage. That being said, and UFC's got stuff almost every week right now. I mean, it's insane right now. I almost forget what day it is. It's the 12th. So that's 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. Actually going to be on a Friday from London. The Bellator card, 9 p.m. Eastern, so it'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific again, but on a Friday, not this Friday, but the next Friday, May 25th. But I said so much UFC coming up starting next week, and we will be here. I said starting this Saturday, you got Damian Maia versus Kamaru Usman. The next week, you got Darren Till versus Stephen Thompson. The next week, you got Rivera versus Moraes. There's no break there. And you actually got 5 days in between cards. You have the Liverpool UK card. That's Sunday, May 27th. And then 5 days later, live on FS1, Friday, June 1st, you got Jimmy Rivera, Marlon Moraes. Number 4 and number 5, 135 pounders, by the way. Gregor Gillespie versus Vink Pichel. That's a great fight, but I said I can't wait to see Walt the Big Ticket Harris versus Daniel Spitz. Walt Harris He's 10-7, but 100% of his wins have came by knockout. That's why they continue to show this guy. John says, sort of an insult, but no shame in losing to Lyoto Machida. No, definitely no shame. What's going on, Dean? What do you say hi to Dean? Thanks for tuning in. All the fights are over, but thanks for tuning in. Huge night. Raquel Pennington against Amanda Nunes. That girl was super tough. She took just a ridiculous amount of punishment for 5 rounds. Nunes finally put her away in the 5th round. Last fight in the 1st round of the Belfort Grand Prix, Ryan Bader knocked out King Mo Lal 15 seconds of the 1st round. So, but I was just going through what's going on the schedule here soon. And I have to June 1st, like I said. That's a big card. That's just trying to get us up to the pay-per-view there. Because 8 days later on Saturday, on June 9th, we got UFC 225. That's one of the biggest cards of the year. Robert Whittaker versus the Soldier of God, Yoel Romero. Rafael Dos Anjos versus Colby Cuntington. All-Star Overeem versus Curtis Blades. Andrei Arlovsky versus Tai Tuivasa. CM Punk 0-1 versus Mike Jackson 0-1. You know y'all want to watch it, though. Then you got Holly Holm versus Megan Anderson. That's the top 7 fights, or top 6 fights right there. Ricardo Lamas versus Mirsad Bektik. That's 7 deep in this thing. Claudia Gadelha versus Carla Esparza. Clay Guida versus Bobby Green. Rashad Evans versus Anthony Smith. Joseph Benavidez versus Sergio Penas. Mike Santiago versus Dan Ige. The only one that most people maybe haven't heard of is Rashad Coulter versus Chris De La Roca on the last card on this. 14 fights, and this card is 12 fights deep. That's like 12 great fights on one freaking card. Are you going to stream UFC Chile that take place in the next week in England? Yes, I am. I stream everything UFC. Guida's still fighting. I love him. Yeah, Guida's actually been calling out Nate Diaz. Now, there was a story over the weekend. I can't remember. I was in another country, but apparently Nate Diaz and Clay Guida kind of got into a little shoving match. Nate Diaz, it sounds like, shoved Clay Guida to the ground. One of the other guys from Guida trying to break it up, and Nate Diaz slapped him around a little bit. Apparently, Nate Diaz was with all his friends. What do you think happens in the Blades versus Alistair fight? I think Blades out-wrestles him, and then I think he knocks him out in probably the 2nd or 3rd round. I think Alistair's chin is shot, unfortunately. And Blades is an incredible wrestler, but he's also got power. Curtis Blades is one of the top prospects at heavyweight. No doubt. Guy's got major skills. Don't think people realize how big a fight this is. That's a huge fight. But like I was saying, there's so many huge fights coming out. UFC 225, like I was just saying, 12 fights deep. 12 fights where you're like, I gotta see this fight. Rashad Evans, I believe, is on the UFC Fight Pass freaking prelims. I mean, how goddamn crazy is that? That's just insanity. Then we get a break for 2 weeks live on UFC Fight Pass. If you got UFC Fight Pass, the Cowboy Donald Cerrone's coming back, and he's fighting Leon Rocky Edwards. Also on that card, Ovent St. Preux versus Tyson Pedro. Great fight. Jessica Rose Clark versus Jessica Ai. And there are some sleepers for some of you that don't know some of these Asian guys coming up. Li Zhongling versus Daikai Abe. Some of these guys have are kind of legends over in Japan. Teruto Ishihara. And he's fighting Peter Yan. I don't know who Peter Yan is, but Teruto Ishihara. Kind of a Japanese wrestling legend over there. Shinso Anzai versus Jake Matthews. Yeah, that's a great card from Singapore. That one, unfortunately, will only be on UFC Fight Pass. But you can always take your free 7 days or 30 days, or whatever it is. Use a different email. And then you got the Ultimate Fighter finale. We got Brad Tavares versus Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya, one of the style bender, one of the biggest prospects coming up right now. Not yet ranked, but he may be soon because that guy's exciting. Can't never count Ulster out, but I agree. Blades with ground and pound. Yeah, I think so too. Absolutely. Well, a lot of big fights coming up, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this. If you're not subscribed to this channel already, please hit subscribe. Tell your friends. If you're not able to get the pay-per-view, or if you are able to get the pay-per-view, watch along. The best place to watch all your fights is Fights with Friends. Easy to remember. I'll have the website and the commercials and the t-shirts out soon. But yeah, tune everybody on to Fights with Friends. Every single big boxing match, every Bellator card, every UFC card. Haven't seen anybody give Israel a fight yet. That's a wicked fight. I will, Dean. Thank you. I will tell Cassandra Happy Mother's Day. I might want to work on getting her something, being Mother's Day's in about an hour and a half. And she's out working. She's out working her ass off as always. I'll order her something on Amazon. It's not going to get here in time. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. All our love back to you, Dean. Thank you. All right. Well, apparently, I better figure out what the hell to get my wife for Mother's Day. My mom isn't in town. We're going down to see them in June. So that's an easy enough one. But the wife, like I said, she should be home. She's out. She should be home in the next hour. So I should probably go out and find something for her. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there tomorrow. Spend the day with your mothers. I might put up a small video. I don't know. I won't be streaming in respect of Mother's Day. How about that? Unless there's any good fights on that anybody knows about. No. All right. Everybody have a great night. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see you fine asses later.